What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Collectors Enabled. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good week of collecting. We have the usual suspects here tonight. We got Shane, the Dark Lord. We got John, the Good Man. And we got Justin, the Sports and Statue Collector. Thank you guys all for joining us again. We have a very fun evening for you. We have a couple bottles of Mead that are going to be opened up, and I'm super excited. We have some new pickups. We have some controversial topics to talk about. And as always, we'll have a short purge in the beginning of the show in case you guys are looking for a good deal. And we won't make it very long, just about 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll move on. So I just want to say hello to everybody. What's up, Nick Evader? Hope you're getting that life-size Bale, Dr. Mike. We're definitely going to talk about that 100%. Make Mead. Did someone say Mead? Shane, is this your friend?
Nope. Nope.
Someone who appreciates Mead. All right.
Yep. Nope.
I
mean, he could be my friend if he likes Mead.
And Benjamin Bowman, what's
always
up, man?
Looking for Mead mates. Always.
We're gonna start with the Mead show. We got Collector's Entity. What's going on, Johnny? How's it going, dude? Haven't talked to you in a little bit. We got Justin in the background. What's up, Alan? Let's see. We got Tom. We got a collector spotlight with Tom tonight. So we're going to throw one of Tom's houses up. Forgot which one this is, but it doesn't matter. Very cool collection that we'll go through, and hopefully guys will enjoy that. We got Dinesh in the house. What's up, Dinesh? We got MCast with his awesome Predator collection. We got Trooping with Robin. What's up, Robin? Hope you have your Mead as well. Michael Black, time for a Mead enabled. Everyone is doing good. Okay, we're just gonna roll with it. We got let's see, who else? We got you and oh, it's that good. All right, cool. We got Lane Kramer, Dominic, what's up? Toy Quest, what's up, Miguel? We got Ledge, Squad Captain, yo. We got Kevin. We got the Droid Master in the house.
What's up, Kevin?
Kevin, where's my C3PO, Kevin? Let's talk about that.
Kevin's a busy man, Mike. Easy.
I know. I gotta throw some cash at him.
Kevin's
speed him
got
up a little
some
bit.
Priorities.
That's true. Let him
deal with shit.
What's up, Mark? We got John, the Everyday Collector, in the house with his awesome new Batman statue. What's going on, John? MMC Payne, what's going on? And then a lot of people
little play on my intro.
What's up, Marcos? How's it going, man? Fine Tip Creative Studio, Eclectic Collector. What's up, Puerto Rican Statue Collector, Dennis, and Darth Rashid. What's up, Rashid? I think everyone showed up for the Mead. So while we're saying hello to everyone and people are kind of filing in, I'd first like to just thank Shane for somehow getting this mailed to me. Perfect, pristine condition, ice cold, straight from Canada. And, I'm going to pop it open and pour while you guys kind of see what's going on this week. And I'd like to say that if Shane packs his statues half as well as he packs his Mead, then you guys have no problems buying from him. Highly, highly recommended. So
anyone who bought a statue from me will tell you I do.
So Shane, why don't we start with you and just what's going on? What happened this week?
This week, got a new pre-order in Darth Crate, and just working a lot. Unfortunately, couldn't make the show last night, but that was really fun watching the Collector's Combat go on the Saturday Night Raw show. That shit's hilarious. And just looking forward to having some Mead with you. I think we started a Mead movement.
I think so too. You want to cheers?
Well, everyone who has a drink, cheers.
Cheers. All right, here we go. First impression. Oh, that's pretty nice.
It's good, eh?
It's smooth.
Isn't
so
it?
It's kind of like a honey, or
it's got that honey aftertaste. It's a honey wine. That's what Mead is.
That's nice. Well, this is gonna be a fun show. I can tell already. So thank you, Shane, and we'll have to look at that Darth Crate because I know that kind of popped up. It's been kind of on the docket for a while.
Yeah, I love it. I've been waiting for a long time. I love the character Darth Crate.
Yep. Yeah, you've been waiting for one for a long time, at least, many years. So, John, how's your week been? What's going on?
Pretty good, just busy as always. Kind of prepping this week because unfortunately we've been doing a whole bunch of house projects, painting the whole house. And unfortunately, this room's next, so I got to start prepping this week to move stuff because we got to paint the ceilings and the walls. So,
So you're gonna have to take all those pictures down, all the statues and stuff.
yeah, move them. So,
Damn.
be a long,
Well, at least you're making some positive progress.
yeah. But, I've moved some stuff, so that's nice. Make some space. I got Hulkbuster Queen coming in this week finally.
Oh, finally, good.
Should be arriving either tomorrow or Tuesday.
Who
So
did you get that from, Todd?
yeah, well, actually, I bought it. Todd sold out. I had waited too long, and by the time I went to buy it, it was gone. But somebody uh, had posted it on their group, and I picked it up. So
Nice.
Where do you plan on
Nice.
putting it?
I'm not sure yet. I mean, it'll go right behind me with probably right next to my half scale Mark 7.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know that I'm going to take it out yet. I'll check it, but I don't know if I'm going to display it yet.
It's
So,
a pretty big commitment to get that out of the box. I mean,
yeah.
the
Put it
heaviest
all the way in the
part.
bottom.
Yeah,
The
it's
main
all the way in the
part.
bottom, and the box is like, what do you think? Maybe like 3 feet
Deadlift it,
tall
or
at
you
least.
roll it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So if definitely just take the layers off and inspect, and then
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
just leave it. The flight case is real nice.
Yeah. It was funny, though. The guy I bought it from, he said he instantly regretted selling it to me. He was going to be like, I changed. And I paid so fast, and he ended up
Mhm.
buying it, and he spent like $700-800 more than what he sold his to me for. So,
You know, I had a similar deal recently, actually last night. The Sideshow. Remember last week I told you guys that I got an email from Sideshow saying that my Mark 7 bus was canceled.
oh yeah, yeah.
They fully refunded me.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, but still on their website it said paid in full. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But the money's back in the bank. And then Josh McCoy reached out to me, and I don't know if he's here tonight. He might be. And he's like, hey, I'm trying to get rid of my pre-order with Todd. And I was like, well, I'm trying to arrange some things with Todd too. And he's like, well, I just want you to pay the balance, and you don't have to pay the NRD. I was like, what? And so I was like, okay, man, I'll take it. And huge, half the cost of what I would have paid Sideshow, or what I did pay Sideshow.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
Josh is a good guy, and I want to just thank him for
Yeah.
that too. And I kind of do a lot of that every now and then. So I'm like, you know what, Josh, I'll just owe you one, and I'm sure whatever something will come around, and I'll hook him up with something. So I
Yeah,
thought that
yeah.
was real
Mhm.
kind. And
Yeah.
as long as you're kind to others and you hook someone else up, it'll come back around.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but he wasn't sad. He was just happy to get rid of the balance. So
I'm surprised he got rid of that because I know he'd been looking forward to that for a while.
yeah, I didn't really ask many questions. Well, it was kind of late at night, and I was,
Yeah.
same like you. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I responded
Yeah, if he would have
immediately.
asked me, I probably would have taken it because I've been dabbling on getting that one. But
Yeah, it's a sick deal. But what I'll do is I'm gonna try to keep all the queen busts.
mhm.
But we'll see. I might. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Justin, I actually got to hang out with Justin about 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago for
Yeah, I've been
like
on the road.
15
Yeah.
minutes. Help him load his truck up. You got some stuff behind you.
Yeah, I got this shockwave off mic today. I've just crudely put it together just so I could see what it would look like, and I've got it on a motorized turntable. Because I got some new shells and stuff coming tomorrow, so everything in this room's coming out, and I just wanted to, just get the idea of how big and how wide and depth it was,
So,
and
what was it compared to what you were thinking?
it's gonna fit because it's like 34-inch depth, and the shelf I got coming tomorrow is gonna be 36 depth and a 48-inch depth, but the 36 is in here and 48 is gonna go in my new space, and so yeah, it's gonna work. I'm gonna have 3 turntables up. I'll have Jetwing in the center, Shockwave on the right, and Megatron on the left, and then I'll have Hulkbuster and War Tank on the right and the bottom.
Damn.
That'll be my backdrop for a while until I ever, because I'm sheetrocking everything. I'm putting in ceiling, I'm putting in floor, electrical. I'm doing all that, so it's gonna take me a while. But
Dude, that's gonna be
I'm
an
gonna do it.
epic display. Epic display.
But yeah, I like it. It's pretty cool. Then I got, like I told you, I got the shells come tomorrow. I got the Rodimus Prime off you.
Right.
Also, I hadn't opened it yet. I've got the XM Soundwave coming tomorrow.
Wow.
And I've got the gold Batman Beyond. And the reason why I got the gold, people shit on the different colors, it's because I got it for $350. So a third scale for $350. I was like, why not?
Yep.
And I collect Batman
That's
stuff.
pretty good.
So yeah, so that's what I got coming. So a little bit like Christmas in February. And I got War Tank coming next week. Should be next week. Probably.
So,
yeah.
do you see your collection being like massive buster type things, like Transformer, just massive statues?
Yeah, I like the bigger Transformers versus the smaller ones. So like, if I was going to collect them all, I'd go for the bigger pieces first.
Yeah.
And then go find the smaller ones later. Like right now, you're getting the Queen Prime bust. I'm sort of wanting to get the XM bust because I want the G1. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
think the G1 looks cool. I don't have a G1 Optimus, so if I get the G1 bust, to me, that's like I can see it right there.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't get the other one, but I don't know.
Yep.
We'll
Yep.
see.
I really want you to get that G1 bust. I think it looks amazing. And
I like it with the chest open or closed because you can turn the leadership thing on, but I mean you can shut it and you can still see. It looks just like what I used to play with when I was a kid. It looks cool.
it looks good. It looks real good. I don't think you can go wrong.
So that's what I've been doing.
Cool. Well, thank you for picking those pieces up for me, and I'm glad to see that Shockwave made it home safely. And he looks a lot skinnier right now, but once you get like his armor plating around him, he's gonna bulk up like he just went to the gym.
Yeah, I still got like 90 pieces sitting over here on this.
Yeah. So to be fair, that was the best statue, not unboxing, best statue removal, because all I did was I layered foam in that Tupperware thing, and then I just started taking pieces off and then layering them, and then put some peanuts and layer some more. And so basically, I gave him like 2 giant tubs of pieces, and then the 2 what are those things? The driller's arms and the base. And so it took like 25 minutes to take that thing apart versus like 4 hours it would have been to put it all back into 4 boxes.
Yeah, it probably would have been, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we got some more people rolling in. What's up, Darth Rashid? What's up? We got Daniel S. What's going on? We got Trey. A lot of people rolling in. So thank you guys for joining us. So John, what is on our agenda for tonight? I know we have a few topics, and then we'll kind of ad-lib a little bit. So what do you want to start with?
We can do the purge real quick, get that out of the way.
Oh yeah, good idea.
For sale, and then we can kind of bust into everything else. So
sure. So, and remember, guys, in the chat, if you guys want to, us to spotlight something for you that you have for sale, send it to us. Send it to me or John or Shane or Justin beforehand, and we'll put it up. So, John, do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll put mine up. Okay, so here's a few. These are remaining from last week. So what I'm going to do this week, just take $50 off on this, except for the last one that I just added. So,
John, are those prices shipped?
Yes. So
wow,
this is I just need to make room right now at this point. So if anybody needs, it's a Sideshow premium format, quarter scale, Iron Studios,
some
Mando.
good prices.
And this Django is the exclusive, so it has the swap out backpack. So,
dang, that's a great price for that Iron Studios Mando shipped. Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah,
I really hate selling it because I do love it, and honestly, I thought for a second about getting the Ahsoka, the Sideshow Ahsoka that came out, pairing it up. But if I get something Mando, I'll probably do the bust, if anything. Just because I think Star Wars, I'm just going to probably do bust mainly. So
I think that's a good idea. That Mando bust came out really nice.
Yeah.
Someone's eyeing up that Mando.
Yeah.
Edwin, hit him up, Edwin. Those prices are insane. Oh my God.
You deserve it, Edwin.
So 900 for Queen Studio Batman, Bale Batman.
That's still a
This
good
is the
price.
one with the sculpted head sculpt that came with it. So
Yeah, that's a great price.
yeah, for third scale, can't go wrong.
Great price.
This Harley, I'm just gonna keep as it is, 2,600 for JND Harley. I'm not in like a massive rush to sell her,
Mm-hmm.
so
Nice.
Smart.
yeah,
Someone will come along.
yeah. 650 for this MYC.
Wow!
Nothing
Holy
right, so
Dude, I
That's
might buy that.
great price.
Jeez.
this thing's brand new, sealed in the box. So somebody picked this up. I've had it for a minute. I've had this thing forever, just boxed up, never unboxed it. So it's ready to
Holy
go to a new
cow,
home.
That is a sick price.
Yeah.
That's a cool piece.
And lastly, I got the Venom for Spider-Man Sideshow for 550. This one does have a small break on it, just on the finger that connects down here. You can't even really see it. Just one of the fingers where it kind of pegs in broke off. So 550 for that.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting some messages here. People are looking for something, and dude, those are great prices. That Spider-Man should sell because it's sold out on Sideshow.
Yeah, it's sold out. So
let's see. Hold on. Someone just messaged me, said they're looking for that piece. I'll pull it up. Cool, man. Those are great. So
Miguel.
yeah, Mando's sold. Iron Studios Mando's sold. So
there we go.
congrats, Edwin.
Nice. Good job, Edwin. Good pickup.
So,
okay.
that's it for me. I'll probably have more next week. I just didn't have a ton of time to add anything new that I need to move. So and there's a few they're on the chopping block. I just need to make my mind up if I want to move them or not. So
That's fair. Well, these are all fantastic. Really, really good. I'm gonna pull mine up real quick here. All right. So this is a lot more abbreviated than last time. I actually did sell quite a few things, but some of these things are like boxed and ready to roll. I'm not really sure where I'm going with Lord of the Rings yet. I am waiting for that giant Sauron to come in, and that's really going to dictate a lot of what I keep. But I do think because I have like a half scale Witch King and the Prime 1 Witch King on order, I think that I can part with this one. This is brand new, sealed in the box, completely unopened, totally sold out. I don't really know a fair price for this. There was one on eBay for like 1,900 plus ship. I'm thinking for you guys, I don't know what, like 1,350 shipped.
1,350 shipped.
Is that a good deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, if you guys want it 1,350 shipped, just for the viewers of this show, you may see that I post it, in the groups or on eBay for more expensive, but yeah, brand new in the box, bought directly from Marcos, and sold out. You can't find this anywhere. So yep, that's that 1,350 for you guys shipped. Of course that's add fees, but most of you guys will pay friends and family. Bermejo Joker. This guy I need to move him because I need to get this stuff off the shelf. I'm gonna say 900 plus ship. It's the DX, excellent condition. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 boxes. It might be just 1. John, do you know off the top of your head?
I want to say it was 1.
Yeah, so we'll do 900 plus ship, and I'm guessing the shipping, even if it's to California, probably less than $150. I'm guessing it's not a huge box, so I think that's a steal. 900 plus ship, excellent piece. I love this piece. I have to get rid of my comic Batman. You guys know that. Speaking of comic Batman, this guy here, for viewers of the show, this is the deluxe. You know what? Screw it. For this week, 950 plus ship. It's the deluxe. I know. Justin's his jaws on the ground.
Stop tipping me.
950 plus ship. The only thing with this statue is it was bought from Sideshow, and if you've seen the last couple of weeks, you know that the grappling gun switch out came with a clean break, and I repaired it. But obviously, I didn't even use it because I like the Batarang better. But I think there's like 3-hand switch outs, so you could do whatever you want. But $9.50 plus ship, and again, that's friends and family. You add the 4%, 5%, 3% if you're an international or domestic account. This is Xerxes Optimus. I love it, but I have to get rid of G1s. I canceled my Xerxes Starscream just only because I can't do G1. Sorry, Shane. But I could do this Mead. This Mead is delicious.
Son of a bitch! I want my Mead back.
No. This is fantastic. So for viewers of the show, I don't remember what I said last time, but how about this is also sold out. For viewers of the show, do $16.50 plus ship. 2 bigger boxes. I'm guessing shipping is probably gonna be like $200 to $300, but still it retails for $2,000 plus ship.
Last time
so
it was like $1,900. So yeah, that's a big.
Oh damn. Okay, well that's
drop.
big. Yeah, big drop. Okay, I should probably do what John did and just put the prices on the pictures. So what, $17.50 plus ship. And then Ratchet exclusive, or sorry, not Ratchet, Jazz exclusive. Comes with the 2 head sculpts, all the swap outs. It's a smaller one. I don't remember what I said last time. It's a single box, real small. Do you guys remember what I said last time? 700, 600?
I don't remember.
Don't remember.
Let's just say, the 700 shipped. How about that? Or whatever I said last time. And then last but not least, this is the DX. I know the DX is sold out, I think. This is in hand, ready to go. Awesome piece. It's actually so sharp. I cut myself while assembling on a live stream a couple months ago. And so some of my DNA's on it. Blood, not other type of DNA. And, so you guys want this one. What do you think? 1,200 plus ship? Is that a good deal for the DX?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only like 350, I think. I'd have to read it, but
yeah, 1,200 plus ship. And if you guys find a better price, just let me know.
This thing was awesome. I love mine.
Yeah, this is a great one. I love it. It just
Batman is badass. It just kills everybody.
Yeah, the Punisher Batman is awesome. But so just hit us up. That's it's all good stuff. But that's what I have. If you guys saw something from a previous video, just message me and I'll let you know if I still have it or not.
Shane, do you still have the 3 that you showed last week?
Yep.
Okay. Love you.
If you want to throw them up. So this one, 450 shipped in US or Canada.
This is quarter scale, right?
Yep. It's still one of my favorite Dr. Dooms. So comic accurate. I love this piece.
Cool piece.
That's a nice one.
1,200 shipped. It's the EX, 2 big boxes. So that's shipped in Canada or US. Still my favorite 1/4 scale Batman. And this is 650 shipped. It does come with the little fucker Grogu, but I don't display it.
Okay.
Cool. What's up, Beast? How's it going? Yep, those are some good prices. That's what we do for you guys. We just want to just mostly create space, but give you guys a good deal as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's getting low. It's getting midway.
So good.
This is very good. This is very good. All right, what we got?
Why don't we? Do we want to do our collector spotlight since I see them in the chats?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So our collector spotlight is Tom Hinton. What's up, Tom? Thank you for sharing these photos with us. Tom has 2 locations where he's setting up his stuff, and so this is one of the locations that he sent me. And Tom has a pretty cool collection going on here. It's nice and clean. I know that someone in the chat is probably going to say, "Oh my God, those D-tops are going to explode! Look at that Cad Bane on top of it." I'm just waiting for that. So yeah, let's go through. And Tom, if you want to say anything in the chat, just let us know. A little. Those prices are pretty low already. Justin sells that Optimus for 500. Justin's a lot smarter than the three of us.
I don't know. I started collecting statues.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Treebeard 250 ship. No.
We asked him about that though. Yeah.
Do you remember when Jerry almost got Treebeard for free?
Yep.
Well, best deal of the century. So it looks like a lot of NYC
nice
pieces.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah,
This
looks
Ahsoka,
really nice.
man. It's nice.
I like the artwork above it too. Looks nice.
Yeah, I like that Sideshow piece. I have that Sideshow artwork. Is that is that a 6 scale below the Ahsoka? Hot Toys, maybe?
Yeah, that looks like Mando Scout
Trooper.
Yep.
Look in the lower right corner here, the Ula.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very limited statue. I think that NYC only made like 30 of those. Maybe,
Oh, really? I've never seen that
50
before.
tops. This is a very old one. This is one of NYC's first. And did I sell this to Tom? Tom, did I sell this to you? I can't remember. But anywho, yeah, that looks good. Let's see if we can do this better here.
What if we did this?
Oh, there we go. That'll work. Really, so another NYC, Admiral Akbar, another earlier one. NYC, was that, what trooper is that? The
Short Trooper leader?
Yep.
No?
Yep, Short Trooper leader. And then that is a custom ATST. Thing's probably about 20 some inches tall. That the only reason I know is because it was mine. Yeah, that's a real nice one. Made by Miguel Recover. I forgot his name, but that's a good one. That's the old Xionart Ahsoka. Really like that one from Clone Wars season 7. And a really nice, is that a refrigerated barrel? Oh, no, not refrigerated, just lit up.
Yeah, just a liquor cabinet.
Yeah, that's a nice barrel liquor cabinet. Very nice.
Very cool. I like when people get creative like this.
Yeah, I like this. Okay, the 2 garage shelves with some space in the middle. You get your NYC. What's her name? Who is that?
Maris.
Oh, Maris Brood and Alis Kura, which is a beautiful NYC piece. Down below that is Grand Admiral Thrawn Xionart.
Man.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then more NYC pieces. Who's that? Zuckus and Forlom. A couple of Sideshow pieces. Sideshow Vader, the Rogue One, which I really like that piece.
Is the KTS Sideshow?
That's a Sideshow premium format, right?
I believe it is, yep.
Okay, I can't remember that one.
Yeah, this is a super clean set. A couple Hot Toys. Oh, I see the what's his name? Up on the upper left corner, Tarkin. A very difficult Hot Toy to find.
Grand Moff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I like it's so clean though, because I mean, typically you'd have 4 here, but just you can separate it a little bit. It just makes it look. It's always hard though, because you want to have more space to buy more crap.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. The Mythos line; those 3 look really good together. The Emperor, the Vader, and the
Asajj.
Yeah, the Asajj Ventress. And then Grievous on the bottom, NYC Republic Commando, and one of the best
that piece.
That's a great piece. The base is really big. That's my only complaint.
So cool looking.
But my favorite Stormtrooper so far is that quarter scale NYC Stormtrooper. Very, very nice piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Boba Fett shrine's nice.
Yeah.
What Slave 1 is that?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Is that Hasbro Slave 1?
Is that Hasbro? Is that Hot Toys?
No, Hot Toys.
Hot Toys.
Yeah.
No.
Or is it a model?
I don't know.
NYC's coming out with their Slave 1.
Is that this year or next year?
It goes for PO this year.
Oh god, that's
I
gonna be
think
great.
it's later on in the year, if I'm not mistaken, like third, fourth quarter.
So he said, I'm guessing the one in the middle is the 1977 original.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think, what's the big one, Tom? Is it a Hasbro? Yeah. Okay. So the 1977. Yeah, Black Series. Okay. Yeah. That's a
Okay.
good one. That's a
Yeah.
very good one.
Very cool. Such a cool ship.
Now, this is neat. The Gamorrean Guard.
Yeah. that's
Another old MYC piece.
cool. Wow, I've never seen that one either.
That's one of the original MYCs.
Yeah, that's an oldie.
It's a good one. A lot of switch outs. Really, really nice. Sideshow Iron Man Mark 7, Sideshow Mando. We got some Sand Troopers from NYC. We got the Vader Sideshow. And then with it, the Iron Spider looks familiar down there. I sold Tom that. And then Carnage and Venom. Yeah, it's nice.
I like that Carnage.
Yeah, it's a nice piece. Both a Venom too. I really liked.
I thought about trading in my XM Carnage for that one, but I mean, I already have it, and I still like it, so I don't know if it's worth packing it up.
This is a really cool piece. This is a sketch of the Tartakovsky Grievous from the original Clone Wars animated cartoon. And I'd like to know where you got this. This is actually a really, really unique piece. And for those of us who are art collectors or maybe like original sketch or print collectors, that's real nice. That's real nice, Tom. That's clean. Yeah, I like the I like that poster right in the middle, the light up.
Yeah, that's nice.
See you make Mead. And then this also looks extremely familiar.
Is that Gentle Giant?
No, this is Sideshow. Sideshow and Sideshow Sand Trooper that I sold to Tom.
No, it's crazy that they haven't gone back and redone some of this stuff because man, this stuff's expensive in the secondary market.
Yeah, I gave Tom a real good price on
like
all
the
those.
Tauntaun, you know.
Oh yeah,
I'm surprised they haven't.
This is cool. This is a Robert Bailey original sketch. Marcos actually has the ability. If you guys are looking for Robert Bailey sketches, you can get them through Marcos. If you want an original, if you want one that he's produced before, these are typically like one of ones. And I don't know much about Robert Bailey, but what I do know is that like George Lucas used him to kind of like sketch out scenes and like storyboard type stuff. So I think as my Star Wars wall comes together, I'll probably pick up a Robert Bailey. I'm just not sure which scene I'd like.
Nice.
Quarter scale Sideshow C3PO and R2. I like this. This is the more modern one. You can get these for oh nice. Marcos had that done for you, one of one. Yeah, I love that. Prices aren't too bad either. Probe droid, Lego probe droid, like that. Yeah, I like that light up case. And then popcorn maker, I like that. And then Sideshow large Rancor or Ranker.
Do you still have that, Mike, or did you sell that?
I still have it. It's in my possession, but it's sold. It's sold to Eddie Brock in Memphis, and he's going to drive over to Knoxville at some point in the future, pick it up. Yeah.
Would you sell that for, Mike, or do you not want to say?
Oh no, I'll say the price was ridiculous. I think it was like $800 pickup.
I would have bought it from you.
Yeah, I figured.
Steal.
But the only reason it had to be pickup because this was like one of my super early pieces, and I threw the box away because I'm like, I'm never going to sell this.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what I was doing at that point. EFX Falcon, really nice with the mirror base. That's a nicely done ship.
Yeah, that's cool.
All the ladies. That Ahsoka is still one of my favorite MYC pieces, or one of my favorite MYC Ahsokas, or just Ahsokas in general.
I like that Talon.
The Talon's well done. That's the original Sideshow Talon.
Oh man, too much, Kevin.
Get out of here, Kevin.
Smart man.
And then this is the Nemesis, Azersi Nemesis Prime that I was supposed to buy, but then Tom picked it up just because, again, getting out of G1, focusing the collection, and he got a ridiculous deal on this. And what I should have done is sold him my my Optimus Prime for full retail, but that's okay.
I'm sure it's just the angle, but that axe looks fucking retarded big.
It's the angle. It's the
It
angle.
looks bigger than the statue.
Yeah, it's just the angle. That's all it is.
Man, that piece is so nice. I almost pulled the trigger like 4 times.
That's a good one. Yeah, the Tusken Raider MYC. And then that looks to be a Hasbro Snowspeeder. Which, Tom, are you getting the Jazz Inc. 1/6 scale Snowspeeder? Or actually, are any of you guys getting that?
Not me, no.
Nah, it's too big for me.
It's going to be... Actually, here, Shane, look. Speaking of the axe, here, go to a regular screen again for a second. There you go. It is pretty big, actually.
That is big. I mean, look at his hand.
Yeah, chop your head off.
Oh, here, compared to Iron Man, it actually is pretty big.
That's a big fucking axe.
Yeah, there's his hand. So
Looks
maybe
like
it is.
Scar. You know, the green scar weapons. That's what it looks like. Size wise.
Green Star Hulk.
Yeah, on throne.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom is getting the Jazz Inc.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Good. Yeah. Oh,
Review
and
that.
then one. So this room is really big.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tom, what do you think of that? What is that in the bottom corner right? It's the Droid Escape Pod. I had one. I sold it. I thought about picking one up from Mike Collier, who just sold a ton of stuff, and I missed it. He had his for an amazing price. MYC down there.
I like that TIE pilot. That's nice.
That TIE pilot is widely known as one of MYC's greatest trooper pieces.
Yeah.
Wonderful piece. I
know Thor was a big fan of that piece, and he showcased it a lot. It looks great.
Is this MYC too? Is that Chopper?
MYC Chopper, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That MYC piece, it had a lot of issues with the way it was constructed. I'd say it was one of like MYC's worst QC pieces, but then kind of after that, he kind of started changing things a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of, let's see, what did he say? It's a nice piece, never sell it. I already sold it. I need to find it. So, yeah, Daniel, we'll have to talk about that. I saw that the HK47. I'll save your comment so we can talk about it towards the end for sure.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Is this a Sideshow BB-8?
Looks like it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it is Sideshow BB-8. I didn't know you had Sideshow BB-8. What's up, Payne? Yeah, I need to get that escape pod again.
I think that's about all I got. So
no, that's good. So yeah, this is one of Tom's houses, and he'll send us pictures from his other one, and we get spotlight his other house. It'll be just like 2 collector spotlights. But so thanks, Tom, for sending those in. And I know that you have really beautiful collection and super clean, and you know that's what this year is all about for a lot of us. It's just
little disappointed there's no Old Republic in there. As an Old Republic guy, but props for going Star Wars, but no Old Republic, but you have the new trilogy. Come on.
Just give Tom some time. He'll get some Old Republic.
It's probably his other house is just all Old Republic.
Probably, right?
But yeah, beautiful collection, Tom. I love it. Nice and clean.
And Tom says, thank you all for the comments. As usual, always a project. Yeah, and it's always
a work in project or in
continuous.
Progress, always
continuous. I can't wait for the day where I can just go in one of my rooms and just kind of look around and enjoy it, sit down and watch TV. But we're getting there. Yeah. We're gonna end of this year. That's my goal.
Yeah.
And my first room tour.
All right, Shane. Do you want to do a plug for this?
Yep, so I sure do. This is the custom Cobra Commander statue that I had a hand in designing, the creative direction anyway. And it's up for pre-order. It comes with 2 versions, a regular base or the EX base. Other than that, you still get the 2 portraits, the 2 left and right arms, and the cape. So we're looking to sell as many as we can. And if it does well, we're going to move on in the line, and these will pair nicely with your Sideshow or Prime 1 pieces. Fully sculpted, and the fire lights up via AC plugin.
Okay. And you said, right, that if you guys can get enough support, you're going to try to go down the line?
Yeah. If this sells well enough, we are moving on to another character. That's already been talked to. So if you want any info on this or you want to PO it, there is an early bird price of $960 for the EX and $850 for the regular, and then it costs you $120 more if you don't early bird PO it. If you need any info, message me or Carl Pox or Mohammed.
Yeah. All right, Mikey. You've been waiting to show us something for a while now.
Oh, yeah. I had a couple of really good pickups and things that came in this week. But obviously this is probably the coolest one. And let me see if I can get a little bit of ambient light here. Just give me a second to lighten things up in the room a little bit. There we go. There we are. So I'll just kind of step back for a minute. And here he is. So this is the custom. I ordered 3 custom commissions. I think it was kind of the middle of January. One was for this custom construction Iron Man Mark III. The other was for a 1/3 scale Iron Man, kind of like a Mark 7-ish from some guy in Kentucky, Brandon Crosland. And the other was a Robert Downey Jr., kind of like a Mark 45 bust with, kind of like the Cinemaquette. This one and my 1/3 scale finished at about the same time. And this one shipped from the UK via DHL, like really fast, about 3 or 4 days. So thank you so much for sending it so quickly and safely. The entire thing probably weighs probably about 15 kilograms. The box with all the packing stuff was about 20 kilograms. So not too heavy. We have the light up eyes. We have the light up arc reactor. Let's see, this would be his Mark II arc reactor. And then just like a ton of like cabling, like clear tubing, black tubing, pipes, PVC coming out from the bottom. It's not like perfectly movie accurate, but it's hard to really see. I went back and rewatched Iron Man this weekend. It's kind of hard to see exactly what it looked like, but in terms of the arm with kind of like the metal and the mesh and kind of like the piping and tubing and everything coming through, it's pretty damn accurate. The head, I'll just show you guys, is just a custom made fiberglass helmet that's held in by a magnet. And I think it looks pretty damn good.
That looks cool.
Yeah, really.
I take it's battery operated with it.
Yep. So there's a AAA little battery component on the inside here, and then there's a magnet that holds it into place right there. Okay. So I'll just swap the batteries on. Yeah, I don't think there'd be an easy way to make this plugged. Or I guess what you can do is you can run somewhere power coming through one of these pipes, I guess. But the cool thing is everything is sort of just adjustable on the bottom here. You could do whatever you want with it. You can have as much piping. You can add piping. You can take things away. We have like this PVC piece that's just kind of hanging there. You could use it if you want. You don't have to use it. But there's a lot of nice options, and I appreciate that he did that. Everything is kind of nice fiberglass, really nice paint job. The arc reactor LED is a little dim, but there's a little switch on the inside here, easier to see when the lights are down. I think the coolest part, and I'll swap to my camera here so you guys can see. There we go. And so my father-in-law and I kind of rigged up this right here. So it came with kind of like these chains, and then the chains built into his armor. And then we rigged up basically a single eyelet or eye hook kind of right into a stud in the center there. It holds like 125 pounds. And then we have two little support beams, and then we just have the chains hanging on. And it's cool because he kind of just sways. You can bump into him. It's totally stable. It's real nice. But I'll give you some kind of really zoomed in stuff.
That is super cool, Mike. I like it. Congrats.
Now, where did you hear about this? How did you find this?
So, trying to remember what the origin was. I think I was probably on like Instagram, or might have been Instagram, might have been Facebook, just kind of goofing around. And I saw, like custom Iron Man suits, and I was like, man, is this still available? Do you make these? And the guy reached out to me and invited me to a private Facebook group for the commissioner. And, we chatted, and this guy is pretty well known in terms of like what he does and, who he makes these for. And he's like, he typically just does full body armor. He doesn't really do, this construction piece, but he had it on his website. And so I'm like, I really want this piece. It kind of, when you are scrolling through stuff and you see something, you're like, damn, I have to have that. And that was this to me. And he's like, okay, well, let me get you some prices. And, he came back with the price, and, someone in the comments kind of joked, man, I hope you paid half price for that since it's only half an Iron Man. And literally, I'm like, actually, I did. It literally is only half price. And they just did such a good job. And they promised, they're like, yeah, I think we can get this done in like 4 to 6 weeks. And they did. And it was packed beautifully. The paint is real nice. Now, people were saying, well, how does it compare to, Queen Studios and stuff? And okay, obviously this is the Mark 7 behind it. And it's, it's the Mark 7 is resin and stone. This is fiberglass. And so I would say that the paint job is not the same quality as like a Queen Studios Iron Man, but for like a construction, prototype Iron Man, really nice. Really, really nice. For the price, totally worth it. 100% worth it. Details, incredible. Again, hanging from the ceiling. You could do whatever you want with all the piping and stuff down here, like clear tubing. What I want to do is I have the Hot Toys version. I need to open that and kind of do like some side-by-side comparisons, but nice metal in the arc reactor here. Really well done arc reactor, I think. Just nice details in general. Kind of like, again, tape and, tubing on the inside here. Now, it's pretty much just hollow. It's hard to see in there, but there's not much in there except some connectors for the, batteries and stuff like that. But on the back here, let's see if I can. Nice details. Nothing crazy. That's him. So, seen here first. There's 3 in the world, I think. This is number 3.
That's
so if you guys are wanting one. Now I talked to the commissioner, and he says it's totally cool to kind of, if you guys are interested, reach out to me. I can invite you to the Facebook group and whatever you guys want. So there he is.
Are they planning on doing anyone else, Mike?
He does. His strong suit is basically Iron Man fitted costumes. So that's what he typically does. So this request was kind of weird, but I'm glad he fulfilled it. And, he's willing to do this. I guess now that he's done another one, He said that he's willing to do more, but he pretty much does Iron Man. I forgot, he does a couple other, but I forget. But I'm happy to invite whoever's interested into the group and just message me or PM me or whatever. But ultimately, for the price, I don't mind sharing it with you guys. I think it was like 1,300 pounds plus ship, and shipping wasn't that bad. That's amazing for life size.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nothing. That's less than half scale. That's less than some quarter scales.
Yep.
So, if you're an Iron Man person, or you just like Iron Man, or if you want something super unique, this baby is awesome. I'm so happy with this. So the plan is, here's Mark III construction. I have the Queen Studios Mark III on order. That's supposed to be coming the Q4 this year. I'm going to move Mark 7 to the other side of this room, and I'm going to put Mark 3 back to back with his construction version and Mark 3 final Queen Studios. And so you can kind of walk around like a diorama and get to see the final versus the constructed. Okay. So I'm really looking forward to that. It makes me even more excited for that Mark 3 Queen Studios.
Yeah.
So yeah, super, super excited. I'll put some more shorts up. He did a real nice job. I'm really, really pleased. I really, really want to start to do some actual reviews and give you guys some actual long form video. So I'm going to try to do that. And hopefully you'll see lots of videos of that. Thanks, Robin. So Kevin, there's PVC components. This is all fiberglass, but there's PVC pipes. He painted some PVC to look like metal. Let's see. This is metal mesh with some metal rods and PVC that's painted to be like metal. Let's see. That's resin. And these chains, I think, are resin. Or no, it's PVC. With some metal chains. But what I was thinking is, I mean, this looks great. It does fine. I might just get like actual metal chains. So it's all metal from top to bottom. But it doesn't really matter. It's holding fine. It's not going anywhere, not yet at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait till you're kind of done with the 1-to-1 Iron Man. You're going to have pretty much the Hall of Armor if they keep.
Yeah, so 85. I just got notice from Randy that 85 should be charging out pretty soon. So that means should be shipping from Randy, I'm guessing within 4 to 8 weeks, which means that's another 6 to 8 weeks. So probably 85 in about 4 months, which I'm super excited for. That 85 is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you guys might like that. That's what I'm trying to go for. Yeah, the ultimate Iron Man setup, and we'll just keep it rolling because it's fun. I just love the red. Looks so good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Besides that, just think of any other interesting pickups.
What about this one?
Oh God, yeah. Was that Friday? Did that happen on Friday? No, that was last week, right?
Last week, yeah.
Okay. That guy is awesome. I need to do an actual video of that because I know there's a lot of people who are kind of on the fence in terms of price or sideshow quality or, it's not gold plated. I love that C3PO. I love it. I would say if you're on the fence, do it simply because I've been looking at a lot of custom C3POs, like C3PO Builder Club and all that stuff. This one looks pretty damn good. And people are like, I spent 6 months doing this. I spent a year doing this. I spent 5 minutes messaging Marcos and I had it in a week and put it together with my assistants in like 20 minutes. And it just looks good. I like the voice. I like the fact that the eyes are gold, but they also turn red. And it does like that. I know a lot of people don't like the sequels, but it does the thing where they're decoding the Sith and he talks like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So it's just a surprise. I'm like, holy crap, that's really cool. Eyes turn red. He does his little spiel from the last sequel movie, and then he turns back to gold, and it looks real good. So very pleased. Highly recommend. I know it's expensive, but the fact that you don't have to wait months, you don't have to do all this stuff. It's collectible company. If something's wrong with it, you return it or get your money back or get a replacement. The arms are articulated in 6 directions, so it's a hex, and you just kind of spin the hex however you want it to go. The hands rotate. The restraining bolt can come off. I think that the paint actually looks pretty good. I know that, yes, it's not shiny. Yes, I'm expecting a shiny version of C3PO to come from Kevin at some point, hopefully this year, especially when Chewie shows up. And then I can compare the two side by side, and that'll be really cool. But he's just a really weathered C3PO, and the weathering just makes him look more Star Wars. And I think I really love it. It's a beautiful piece.
Yeah. You need get for your Chewy backpack C3PO.
That's what Kevin and I are talking about. Yeah.
Okay, is that what you're going to do with Kevin?
Yeah, I wanted
That'd
to
be
do
cool.
the torso, the backwards head, so his head's like reverse, one arm, one leg, and like some other wiring and stuff in the backpack.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, come on, Kevin, let's do this. We gotta get Eric on board, start printing the parts and chroming them or golding them, whatever. I'm ready. C3PO or Wookiee, Chewie should be done in about, I'm guessing by May or June. So let's do it.
Is there any other pickups you got or anything else pickup wise from anybody before we?
I've re-picked up the MYC Darth Vader TIE Advanced. I re-picked it back up.
Okay.
Again, Mike Collier, a good friend of the show and of Collectors Enabled, he's selling almost his entire Star Wars collection. To be fair, a lot of the really good stuff sold already, but he still has a ton of like EFX helmets. He has MYC statues, a lot of Star Wars stuff. And, he's like, hey, this is pending, but if the person doesn't pay, it's for you. He gave me an extremely fair price. And, now I'm going to have the Darth Vader TIE Fighter, the regular TIE Fighter, and the TIE Interceptor in a big row behind the custom Death Star I have coming in. Hopefully in maybe a month or two. Yes. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. I'm so excited for that. That's going to be so cool. So things are coming together. I love focus. And I know a lot of you probably subscribe to the show because I'm crazy and buy a lot of stuff. I still am, and we still are, but it's a focused craziness now.
Somewhat.
Yeah, it's okay. So where am I at? Star Wars life size and model ships with life size props, Regal Robot. Almost anything Iron Man, mostly life size, quarter scale, Queen Studios. Very limited Transformers now. I think I'm going to sell most of my Transformers except for my Jetwing Optimus, my Jet Power Optimus. I'm keeping the Power Master PO. I'm going to keep both of my Bumblebees, I think. My Bumblebee bust, which I still need to open. And I'm keeping my Optimus bust, the Queen Studios one. What else? Marvel goes along with that. Lord of the Rings, I'm going to really kind of condense. So when that Sauron comes in, I'm going to figure out how to display around Sauron. And then my Dragon Ball Z is almost finished. And am I missing something? JND as they come out, which we'll talk about.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's really condensed. I mean, it's certainly condensed.
Yeah.
Well, compared to where you started, it's condensed.
Oh, it's very condensed. Oh, by the way, got the Vision bust. That thing is amazing. Amazing. For the price, turned out awesome. No QC defects, nothing. Perfect condition. My only complaint is it uses batteries smaller than an LR44. So I had a bunch of LR44s. I started to put them in. It's like, what the hell? Why won't this fit? So that's my only complaint. So I need to buy like the really teeny batteries.
So, Mike, you're doing DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Transformers, Lord of the Rings,
not DC,
Dragon
not DC.
Ball.
No.
But you are doing some DC though.
Only DC I'm doing is just a very small, like one small piece of wall with movie Batman. Like, for example, 89 Batwing that's coming in, and I'm going to wall mount it. The JND pieces that I already have, like the Bale double, the Joker, the Catwoman, and minimal. I'm really like, I canceled, or not canceled, but I sent my Infinity Joker to sick. He should have it by now. We'll talk about that Bale Batman because I have not pre-ordered it. I don't think I plan on doing it, but yeah, let's talk about that. Or let's talk about whatever's next.
Okay. Well, that goes straight into JND. Just some final product.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, this turned out nice.
I'm glad they didn't shit the bed with her.
It's so weird on the pieces with this girl versus Margot Robbie for Harley Quinn. It's like total different. It's like they made this girl really good on the bust and this. I don't know. It's just.
I agree.
The one character they should have got better than anything should have been the other. I don't know.
Do you think that her likeness is just a little bit easier to capture? Her facial features,
Could
maybe?
be, but it looks like they got it way more.
Oh,
this one looks a lot better, in my opinion.
This looks like a 95%. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is very good. This is in the 90s for me.
Yeah.
And Mike, you're keeping this order, right? Because you ordered it from Shugo, didn't you?
No, this is coming from Todd. Yeah. No.
Oh, it is Todd. Okay.
Yeah.
Later, Kevin.
See you, Kevin.
Okay.
For $2,500+ this is the likeness they should have on their pieces. This looks really good.
Yes, I agree, 100%.
What makes you want to get this still and not the Bale?
That's a good question.
I mean, what's holding you back? I mean, if you got Joker and Catwoman, valid point, Shane.
Right, good, nice tits.
Yeah, I mean,
the
eyes looks really good.
Yeah. Great details. Nice. They always do a good job on their JND's strength is in their sculpts. I'm not talking about silicone sculpts. I'm talking about the sculpted like bodies and stuff like that. The materials. This eye looks incredibly good.
Yeah. This shot, man.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's up, Randy? Randy from Collector's Arc.
What's up, Randy?
Send me my Mark 85.
Yeah, I can't wait for this piece. Justin, you said you watched a review on this. What do you think about it?
I think I was watching art. The suit looks awesome.
Yeah.
The sculpt looks good. It's better looking than the Queen.
Is this Prime 1?
No,
JND.
Okay, yeah, I saw that photo where you had Prime 1, JND, and Queen side by side.
Yeah, the one that looked weird was I was talking about in the chats was the Bruce photo. Like he in his video, it looked really good, but then when the still photo, it looked like he was like 60 years old or something. I was like, whoa.
I think the Prime 1 looks off.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with the mouth area, but that looks odd to me.
Yeah.
That suit's awesome looking.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, the suit looks great.
I'm telling you, they kill it with the sculpted details. Kind of like Infinity. Infinity kills it with their sculpted details.
So this is JND.
Yes.
This is JND.
So how much is this?
The double. Okay, John, what was the single?
Wasn't it around 25-ish? I can't remember.
Well,
and the only part on this that's silicone is that mouth area, right?
It comes with the head sculpt too.
Oh, does it switch out?
Unmask. Okay. Yep. Okay. But yeah,
that's nice.
I'm hoping this ships.
I'm waiting for Todd to get his doubles in. This has been paid plus shipping's been paid, but I think Todd's container schedule has been kind of not what he expected.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, my buddy is still waiting for Queen Studios 1/4 scale Wonder Woman from Todd.
He probably got pushed back a batch.
I have that on order too. I haven't got anything on it.
I saw him yesterday. He's like, any idea? I'm like, man, I don't know. He's like, I paid for that thing like a year ago.
Yeah, it'll come.
That's what I told him. I said it's going to come. He's like, I see everyone selling it secondhand. I'm like, buy theirs.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I'm still waiting for Captain America half scale from Todd. I think that he was expecting it in January, and I think that just
Yeah.
the shipping got pushed back a couple months.
Well, it's nothing you could do, but like, when did you do your unboxing? November?
Of which one? Oh, yeah, no, mine was super early,
Your
but
unboxing / sales video.
yeah, it was probably October, November, but I got it, but I got it from Randy, so it was, very early.
But just like 4 months ago, you know what I mean?
I know.
People were
Yeah,
getting it.
that's one of the downsides, but Todd will
It
give
is
you an
what it
amazing
is.
price. Yeah, you'll get an
Yeah.
amazing price and good service. You just got to wait a little bit, which is fine.
And not on everything. Sometimes Todd gets it in fairly quick. It all depends. It's hit and miss.
I got my Mark 43 from Todd. I mean, that's pretty early. I haven't seen hardly anyone with Mark 43 in the US.
Right.
Queen Studios. So that's awesome. Yeah, we got to talk about this.
All right, Mike. Tell us about this.
Okay. So Shane, okay, yeah. This is a Grogu concept maquette based off the original molds used to produce this for The Mandalorian. It has a signed plaque from the person who created the maquette, which is awesome. And it was like 7 inches, 5 inches plus the base. It's all these maquettes. Regal Robot has a line, and I think I own almost every single one. And this is not a statue. This is not. It's a highly collectible piece of history, basically. Kind of like the gaffy stick that we talked about last week. Why is it so expensive? Well, because it's literally based off the original mold. This is not some Chinese piece of garbage, that some no-name person, in Shenzhen is making. This is something that a small team in New York is, painting, collaborating with the original designer. And it's an extremely limited ES, I think of 150. And again, it's expensive. Yes. I think this thing is about $550-ish. Comes with a piece of artwork, comes with the sign plaque, comes with the base, but limited to 150, made in the United States, in New York by a small team at Regal Robot. Paint and, details are second to none. Just again, it's not a statue. It's not, what did I tell Shane? It's not a Chinese piece of junk that I want to piss on. This is literally a piece of history. And I think anything that you get from Regal Robot is a piece of history. You don't have to like it. I'm not telling you to. I'm just explaining what it is. And, as someone who owns almost everything that Regal Robot has ever produced, I never have, any issues. I love what they do. They care about their people. They care about their work. And so whether you hate Grogu or not, this is something that's really cool. It's something I'm definitely going to pick up just because I have all the other maquettes. And I think that down the line, as a Star Wars fan and collector, it's just something that I'll look back on and be like, wow, this is really cool. Do you remember Tom Spina, and all the stuff that he did? Not that Tom's very old. Hopefully he is around for a very long time, but it's just a nice collector's piece. Yeah. That's my spiel. I'm done.
I think, Shane, you should put this on that pedestal you've been looking to build.
All I'm going to say is this. As long as you like it, Mike, that's all that matters.
Listen, this thing's going to sell out in like probably a week, maybe less.
It will sell out. It baffles me. It doesn't matter. As long as you like it, that's all that matters.
I mean, I'm not trying to defend it. All I'm saying is,
no, not at all. You like
Tom
what you
Spina,
like.
Yeah, and again, yeah, it's exactly. If you like what you like, and Tom Spina, again, this is not a statue. This is not like $550 or something that's 5 inches tall. I'm not comparing this to a Prime One. I'm not comparing this to a Queen Studios. This is something totally unique on its own. And look who's here. Donald is here, and
Donald.
Donald's going to tell us, why Regal Robot is so interesting.
Since you brought it up though, Mike, that it's not a statue. I was gonna let it go, but you kept going, so
that's fine.
When you have a 7-inch piece like this for $550, I don't see the justification, and I don't need to see it. I'm not judging in any way. I just personally, I don't see it. Even if it is a piece of history, it just seems like it's way overpriced for what it should be. To me,
I mean,
It's $550 for 7 inches.
I think a lot of it has to do with Lucasfilm licensing. I think a lot of it has to
Maybe
do
it does.
with,
Fair enough.
yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with everything being made in New York, getting access to original molds, hand painted by a small team. And shoot, I mean, I know how much I pay my employees. I'm sure Tom pays his employees extremely well. So to produce a batch of 150 of these, I'm sure is actually fairly expensive.
Well,
Again, not because the physical product is worth that much, but just because there's a lot of hands involved, and again, the history behind it, and the extremely small ES and the extremely small team. And again, what's cool about Regal Robot, and I forgot about this because I haven't ordered anything too recently, but I got the gaffy stick, and every time you order something, you get an email back within like an hour and be like, hey, Mike, thank you so much for buying this. We look forward to shipping this to you in about 6 to 8 weeks. We're going to ship them in batches. If you're paid in full, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. We hope you love it. And it's a personalized email from one of the members of the team. I just find that really cool. It's just like, it's like that handwritten thank you for modern times. So just little things that they do.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, with the Chewy that's coming in, that is extremely expensive. Is it really worth that much? I don't know. But is it amazing? Yes. So, I don't know. We'll
As long as you love it, buy it. Buy what you love.
Well, again, it goes back to like kind of the JD topic. Nobody else is doing stuff like this, and there's no shortage of people that, are buying this. So, I mean, all their stuff sells out within usually the day. So,
and it's typically the small ES, and also Regal Robot. I don't mean to compare them to JND, but they have a core fan base that typically buys everything, and every release that fan base gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so originally their ES runs used to be like 77, 83, correlating with the years of the movies. Now they're 150, 250, 150 times 2 for the two different gaffy sticks. And so the base is growing, so they have no problem selling these out. Now, like Dinesh said, the Emperor chair, like they have some things that you can make to order. And actually, I just moved my Emperor chair to my office, and people really enjoy seeing that Emperor chair in my my dental office. So that was kind of fun. And everything is made in New York, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I do see a lot of similarities between Regal Robot and JND. It's funny you said that.
Only the difference is Regal Robot always produce. They always meet expectations. I don't think there's been one thing that they've released that people have been like, "Oh, this sucks." I can't remember. I don't think there ever has been.
Hey Donald, you're a Star Wars guy. Do you buy much Regal Robot?
Hey, what's going on? I bought a couple pieces. I bought like the Gamorrean Guard maquette.
That's a good one.
I had the Jabba the Hutt on order, and then I canceled that one.
That's
the ones that I don't know. I feel like the reviews were hit or miss on that one. So, and it was smaller than I thought it was going to be.
It was kind of small. Yeah.
Yeah. Ones that I'm upset I missed were like the Rancor. I definitely would have got that one.
That was excellent. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a very niche thing, like you said, and a lot of their stuff is really cool. One of these days I'll get the Chewy bust, hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah.
The gaffy sticks that just came out with are pretty sweet, but $2,000 is a little steep, but everyone knows it's because of what, goes behind it, that's what you're paying for. So
yeah. The one I really wanted from them, besides the Chewy that I now have, is the Salacious Crumb.
That one's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
it's sweet. But everyone who has that says it's like amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, the Salacious.
What's up, Junior?
Yeah.
Oh, Junior's in the house.
What's up, Junior?
The man, the myth, the legend. Speaking of Star Wars.
Dude, speaking of people who owe me lots of money. Actually, I shouldn't speak. I owe John a lot of money too. Matter of fact, I need to send John like another K. Actually, well, I just have to have Junior send you the money.
Yeah,
So,
I'll hit Junior up now.
What's up, Junior? How's it going, man? But yeah, no, I think that Donald's right. It's Regal Robot is very niche, but they have a growing fan base that will always buy things. Now that reminds me, I do want to kind of just do a shameless plug here. Tom Spina is going to be on Collectors Assemble. It's going to be next, I think, Thursday or Friday night at about 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern. I know this. I don't know the exact details, but I think I'm going to be on the panel, and I'll go ahead and I'll post something in our group later. But if you want to hear a man who's super passionate about what he does and what he makes, and I know we had Tom on the show, man, sometime last year, a while back.
Yeah.
He's a super smart guy. He loves what he does, and we should get Tom back on pretty soon too. Maybe after Chewy comes in, we'll get Tom back on. But so we'll post up that. Tom Spina is an awesome dude.
Yeah, I was blown away. I didn't realize how much stuff he did with like prop stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. So.
Yep.
What a cool job. What a cool job.
He's like, it's like the dream job. He gets to like play with all the props on all these movies over like the last couple of decades. Really, really cool.
Yeah, like Small World is I just found out one of my best friend's sister's husband is like big into movie props. And before Tom created Regal Robot, he always used to use Tom like services and stuff to restore movie props for him.
Okay.
And he like kind of collects, and then he'll sell stuff off, like if movies get big and stuff like that. But now he said that after Regal Robot, Tom's like prices to restore stuff is just too much money now. Because he's just got so much going on,
I bet.
So it was Small World. I was like, oh, Tom Spina? Like that's so random.
Wow. Oh, I can imagine how much it would cost for him to restore something. Just
yeah.
And I just wanted to say we got 58 people watching and 26 likes. If you guys could hit that like, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
I think it's the mead. I think that it brings the people.
Mead. It is.
Dude, I'm gonna have to find some mead around here that's this good. It's like honey water. It's amazing.
I feel the need for mead.
Sadly, I haven't. I mean, I have a drink every now and then, but I haven't had. When my wife's pregnant, I just didn't drink because she can't, and so this is like the first drink I've had in like probably 14 months. So, cheers. Hear it pouring.
Oh yeah.
So this is kind of controversial.
Yeah, I saw this. I was curious to ask you about this.
Yeah, there's like a lot of scoped issues, right?
Yeah, here's the thing about this one, and I don't know all the details, but what I do know is that apparently these sculpts are based on what I think are open source files, which are meant to not be resold. And someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know much about Force Laboratory. I don't know what they do, where they get their stuff from, but I think it's open source and they're not supposed to be selling it.
Because are they the ones, because I know they sell stuff on that Shugo toy, right?
Yes.
Website. Because aren't they the ones that have like the Han Solo blaster and stuff?
They released a Boba Fett blaster.
Don't they have a Han Solo one too?
Yeah, they have a Han Solo and a Boba.
Okay.
Those are like the first ones, I think.
Yeah.
Donald, have you seen them?
No, but I know Junior bought the blaster.
The Boba
so if he's
one?
in the chat, maybe he'll, I don't know how good it was. I never asked him.
Let's see. I'm sure Junior will let us know.
He also might not have gotten it either. He got it from Shugo, so who knows how long that takes.
Cal. We're going to talk about sensitivity.
Cal's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Amazing.
Okay. So, I mean, here's where I'm at right now with models. I think that this scene is freaking beautiful. Randy's kind of showed me some stuff, and he said that this Force Laboratory thing is great. The ES is only 50, but what I'm doing with models is I'm just going NYC only because I like how they all have the same base. They're They all look the same. The quality is the same. The scales are mostly the same. And so in a display, it's perfect. It's going to look so clean when my Star Wars is done. So I think that this is great. I think it's super freaking cheap. I think what the two of these are like 1,500 SGD, I think, or even cheaper maybe. Which is like $900,
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah, I was shocked by the price.
Right. And Michael's X-Wing is sold out. Michael MYC is going to be releasing, TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter sold out. Although I did see one for sale today from a trusted seller. The X-Wing is being released sometime this year. I have a custom X-Wing, but I'm still going to get Michael's. I might sell my custom. So I don't know. I'm going to pass on this, but I do think it looks good. And for the price, and if you don't care about like legitimacy or if you're supposed to sell things that you're not, I think it's going to turn out nice.
So are you saying this is a recast?
I'm not saying it's a recast. I just think there's like, again, someone
in mold.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know the details. I don't claim to know the details, but there's some sketchiness, I think.
I mean, to be fair, and I'm not condoning anything, and I'm not going to open a can of worms of recast or whatever, but every custom statue is technically illegal. So
that's true. Very true. Very
it's
true.
all stolen property rights. So
Is
it me, or does the TIE Fighter look a little out of scale and it's probably the perspective, but the TIE Fighter looks a little big compared to the X-Wing?
Actually, I was gonna say
like
no,
it does.
I thought it looked a little small. I thought it looked a little small for the X-Wing. Yeah. I have to look at
bigger than a TIE Fighter. I realize the wings are big, but it just looks massive compared for I don't know, maybe it's the Mead. What the fuck do I know?
It's probably the Mead. I'll have to share a picture. Oh, hang on. Let me see. I got a picture. But
they have that ATST coming out too, which is pretty sweet. But I would say the scale's pretty close. I think that I think it depends on, like you said, the perspective of it. But
it's probably what it is.
Here, Shane, check this out. Let me share this with you guys.
I think it's cool. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, it looks awesome.
I mean, Star Wars. It's automatically cool just for being, unless it's Grogu. It's automatically cool.
Oh, here you go. Check this out. Boom. So
wow.
So there's
That's
the TIE should be in scale with the X-Wing. Should be in scale.
Which X-Wing is that, Mike?
This is the custom by Chris Benware from Rogue 16. Really well done. I think it's not a John Simmons. Is it a John Simmons? I forgot who made the parts, the kit. It was I forgot off the top of my head, but yeah, Chris made this. But I might bring this to my office. And actually, the ATST Chicken Walker is also a custom by Chris. I think I plan on keeping that. I don't know if Michael is going to offer a Chicken Walker, because I know that my waitlist converted for the ATST, so I have the big collector's edition one coming later soon. Yeah,
that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's I paid for express shipping too, so it should be here next week.
So are you doing a standalone piece with that, because that's going to dwarf the AT-AT you're getting? No, I'm going to keep it in scale.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it separate. So I think I am going to keep this Chicken Walker because the base is super clean. And I'm going to keep the Chicken Walker next to the snowy AT-AT because those are in scale.
How big is that? Is that 2 feet, 2.5 feet?
Which one?
The big ATST.
Oh, it's like 24 inches. Yeah, it's a big boy.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put that separately, probably near. I'm gonna keep my Sideshow Scout Trooper, the Scout on bike, but I also have Michael's coming as well. So I'm gonna probably keep them in like a kind of like a Return of the Jedi area, and keep the Chicken Walker and the AT-AT Hoth version kind of in its own area.
How much was that? The big ATST?
The big one from Michael was 1,400, I think.
Okay,
it was 14 plus ship, and express shipping was like 300.
I thought about getting it, but I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
I don't really have
I'm so happy that waitlist converted, because now like I'm all in, and this is the Vader tie that I got back in from this week, and I'm super happy to get that back. And I have the adjustable stand that kind of puts it a little bit higher, and so it's kind of more in line. I'm tempted to get a second tie, but I'm just going to get the Interceptor. And I think what I'll do is I'll put Vader on one side, the regular tie in the middle, and put the Interceptor on the other side, and just have like the 3 ties on a shelf.
What's your favorite TIE fighter?
I think the Interceptor is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm not
Although
sure.
TIE Bomber is very cool.
Oh yeah.
For me, it's the Interceptor or the Advance.
TIE Advance is pretty sweet.
This Advance, I'm so happy I got it back. It's so well done. And here's the thing I realize. We all like to pair things together, right? But sometimes you have one standalone thing for a long time, and then all this stuff starts coming out. Just stick with it. Don't sell it. Just hold on to it. And because eventually you're going to have an awesome display. Just stick with it.
Yeah, I had every single one of those on pre-order, and then started catching up to me. I was like, I can't go down this line. It's too much. But I think I'll probably get the X-Wing's my favorite ship, so that and the Falcon.
Yeah.
Oh, that Falcon is going to be like a 2-second sellout.
Oh my!
I think he's gonna have to do a couple.
He's gonna do like a coin edition, and
like
then
Ahsoka, and
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
I think that Falcon is going to be worth a lot more in the aftermarket. It's going to be one of those pieces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny was asking, how much do we think that's going to be?
I'm thinking
AT-AT, Mike.
The AT-AT. What was the AT-AT?
15,
I think.
12, something like that.
I'm thinking the Falcon's going to be.
I think it's going to be a little more than that one.
Yeah, 17 to 19.
I think 16.
Wow, that'd be cheap.
I think 16.
Yeah. And how much can you get the? I'm going to say this name wrong, but the D'Agostini.
Expensive.
It's a lot, right?
Yeah, thousands.
A lot. Yeah.
It's not as much as the MR, but it's up there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this will be cheap compared to the MR and the D'Agostini, and it'll be pre-painted, and with
Is it same size?
Yes, it's the same size as the D'Agostini and the MR.
Yeah. Well, look at the AT-AT, right? Compared to the MR.
The paint job's going to be better.
If it holds its value or goes up in the aftermarket, the MYC.
Dude, that AT-AT is shipping by summertime. That's going to be awesome.
That's soon.
Dude, I don't express ship a lot of things, but I'm going to express ship. I'm super excited about the AT-AT.
Yeah, me too.
That's going to be a good one. I mean, this looks good too. And yeah, someone mentioned that you can get these from Randy from Collector's Arc. So hit Randy up, or Shugo, or again, if you want to support small business, Randy is definitely the man.
Yeah, I may hit Randy up. I said I wasn't going to do vehicles until the AT-AT, and now I'm kind of like Star Wars. I think bust for me and vehicles.
Vehicles are so intrinsic to Star Wars, and they're so cool, so unique.
Yeah.
Is this going to be in scale with the MYC AT-AT? Or is it
How big is the AT-AT? I'm trying to remember.
The one is 1/24th scale, and then one is like 24 inches, called the collector scale.
Because I think this is like 22 inches.
Okay, that's similar to the large collector scale. Yeah, that's similar to the big one.
So this won't be in scale with the MYC AT-AT.
This won't be out of scale. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very nice though. Looks cool. How much is that? What's that price on there?
$710.
$710. Okay, I thought it was $1710. I'm like, suck a dick for $1710. But yeah, that's good.
No, I mean all these prices. I mean, $1,065 for both of them.
I want to say Randy had them for like $950
or
something too. I think it was less.
Yeah, Randy always has good prices.
It's definitely a good time to be a Star Wars collector. You got so much.
I like how they kind of did. It's like not the museum base, so they're kind of doing their own thing.
That's true. Yeah, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't like the museum base. They want something more dynamic or in universe. But it's just my preference is just the clean base. Anytime the bases match, and It's why I collect all the Queen Studios Iron Man, because they're all made to look together. They all match. So
Yeah.
which, by the way, I know that Ronnie Stark has all the half scale Iron Man, but I just got an offer accepted on eBay for the half scale Mark 43 Iron Man. What do you guys think about that?
The what one?
I'll show you.
The Sideshow one, the old one.
The old one. What do you guys think about old
I just
school
saw the Mark
Sideshow?
7 Sideshow one go for like $1,200
Oh, really? That's cheap.
on eBay. Yeah, I was watching it.
What do you guys think about this?
Hmm.
It's expensive. I mean, this
I'd
thing
be
retail for 23, and the offer was accepted for 25.
What's the paint like? It's Sideshow, so I'm very leery.
Oh, see, I
But
don't.
it's old Sideshow.
It's old Sideshow. I think it looks pretty good. And I know Queen Studios will probably do a half scale version, but there's something to be said about these old school Sideshow 1/2s. I don't know. It has a detailed arc reactor. That's nice. I might give it a try. I mean, what's the worst case? I just box it back up.
Yeah.
But
Let's
Mike,
see.
you keep talking me out of the Boba Fett, so
Wait, what are you talking about?
the half scale Boba Fett, because I was about to
Oh
pull
yeah,
the
no,
trigger
don't
on
buy that. No, don't buy that. That's new Sideshow. Yeah, don't. No.
I need Dan to do one. That's what I need.
He will. He will.
You think
He
he's
will.
going to do a half?
He will if there's enough people.
If
He's 10
he gets like
people.
15 people, 10 or 15, yeah.
So because me and Chasen have a it's like I mean, he hasn't even released his Anakin yet, but we already started a list for a half scale. I think Payne's on that list actually.
Yeah, he wants that half scale.
So
Is that fundraiser, fund crowdfunding, whatever the fuck it is for a Queen?
No,
Yeah,
that's
which
he's talking about DMD.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the half scale
oh no, yeah.
blockbuster.
Well, no, the half scale Thanos is for Queen. That's what they have getting started.
Oh, is that what that's for? Okay.
Yeah. Which I would love to see a half scale Infinity War Thanos. I think that'd be incredible.
Don't you guys find that odd that they're doing the crowdfunding? It does. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it.
It's probably
Well,
have to do something
every
with
single
like
custom statue is made. You put out the prototype or the renders. You take deposits and you make a piece. What is this crowdfunding? I don't understand.
Well, I think they're doing their market research. If you think about like old school Apple, Steve Jobs never reached out to anybody. There was never a survey. He didn't really give a damn what you wanted. Steve Jobs would be like, "This is what you want." And that's old Apple. New Apple is I get emails. Yeah, hey, take the survey from Apple every day. And I think Queen Studios was like, okay, here, we're going to put this out. But now, hey, wait a minute. Here, take the survey. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? I think it's kind of interesting because they can really gauge the market and maybe market timing more than anything.
I just feel like they need to nail something down. I feel like they're a loose cannon right now. They're just because it's like with the half scale line, them saying, "Oh, we're probably not going to do a Thor." It's like,
but you've done everything else.
Yeah, so it's like, why not?
It doesn't make sense,
right?
Yeah, if
so
they're not going to do a Thor, that's going to really put it.
Suck.
And that's where I'm holding off on ordering Cap because I'm like, if I don't get a Thor, I don't know that I want to get the Cap and maybe just do half scale Iron Man.
I don't
I
know
ordered
companies
Cap
that don't
same like you,
finish a
John.
line.
What's that, Donald?
I did the same as you. I ordered the Cap with hopes of doing the Trinity, and now that would suck.
And then it's like, oh, we're going to do third scale. So it's like they're going to do 3 different scales and pretty much stop with half scale, slow down with quarter, and do third. So you're pretty much deserting everybody.
So I think Queen does good work, but what I feel like is that they're trying to find their true identity of what Queen Studios is. So right now they're fucking doing everything they can, throwing it at the wall and seeing what sticks. And it sucks for collectors like you guys who are buying the half scale line, for example, and then they're just going to cut it off part way.
Yep.
Leave you guys hanging after you buy 2 pieces or whatever and drop thousands of dollars. Like, that's shitty. That doesn't make sense.
You know what, though? That kind of reminds me of us, though, because think about us. A lot of us bought a ton of crap in the last 2 years, not knowing what our true identity of our collections are. And now we're finally finding our niches and, what we want. I know Queen is a business, and I know that it's nice to kind of, complete the line. But in some cases, it's kind of interesting to see a company go through that evolution and kind of finally find their focus. Now, do I want them to finish the quarter scales and the half scales? Hell yeah. But, if they find something they're really good at, I mean, that's awesome. But, not to go back to JND and pat them on the back again, but JND from the beginning is like, look, we're a third scale company with silicone sculpts, period. So kudos to them on, being strict and having rules from the beginning.
Well, I mean, that applies to you fuckers, not me. I found my niche years ago, but it's shitty when a company does it, because when we do it, we waste our own money. When they do it, they waste collectors' money who are putting in money on a line, assuming it's going to be finished.
That's true.
Yep.
That even goes to like Hot Toys. Like, how many people are saying that they're not even going to finish the Bad Batch? Like, they wouldn't be surprised if they don't.
Oh, dude, surely they will. I mean,
I've
they need.
Not even watched that yet this season.
I haven't watched it this season yet either. But they need a wrecker and they need a. What's her name? I thought they teased the Crosshair.
Crosshair's up for PO, but they haven't released
Wrecker, right?
Yeah, and Tech.
Oh, Tech. But there's a Tech prototype, I thought, right?
No, just a Wrecker, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't seen the Tech one.
All right. Well, I was just going to show this real quick. Another Prime 1 variant.
Shocking.
Yep. Yep. Not anymore.
Yeah. This is a good statue. It's super tall.
I mean,
wish
granted,
it
though,
red. I like it in red better than blue.
Granted, it is 100, so I mean,
it's
a
nice.
small edition size, I guess it's not a big deal. I thought this was cool. I was looking on Todd's site.
Is this a Spiral? Yeah, it is Spiral.
This one's sweet.
This was cool.
I think they did a great job with this.
Is Spiral the same ones that are doing the other Godzilla, John?
They did the Ghidorah and
the new one that was just you guys showed.
Yeah,
last
I
week.
think that's a different.
I think that was someone else. Thank you, Dennis.
Because I like that one a lot. This one, yeah, it's Spiral.
Oh, this one's cool.
It is Spiral. Yeah.
Oh, it's Spiral. Okay, yeah. This is pretty big.
I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, that one is very tempting.
Growing up, this was my Godzilla.
It's kind of like a dinosaur Godzilla.
With Ferris Bueller.
Yep.
Bueller.
Oh, this was a big one.
Oh, we gotta talk about this.
Hey guys, we
got before we go into this one and controversial topics and sensitivity of collectors, go ahead and hit that like button if you're here. I know we got 55 people here. We got about 30 thumbs up. Give us some more thumbs up. And again, we just want to help the algorithm to find more people like you guys because we love you guys. But John, let's hit it. What do we think about this?
So this is a tough one, I think, because I don't know if Justin you feel the same way, but when I'm thinking of Batman and doing a bust, I would love the cowl to be on. Not that this doesn't look great, but I just think, or at least I think it would be sweet. I would pay more money if they would give like a cowl version as well, an add-on. Yeah. Why not,
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't you guys fans of the Spider-Man without the mask on, the Tom Holland?
Yeah, but they did both. Not for the Queen.
Weren't.
The Queen, yeah.
So I ended up getting the one with both, but we all decided that you really only need the masked version.
Okay. So you guys do prefer the mask?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. I thought you guys preferred the unmasked. I was like, I don't get it. Okay.
Oh, so I like to have the option because you're going back and rewatching Infinity War and Endgame. There's a ton of scenes where Tom Holland has the nano mask off. And so, screen-wise, it makes sense. And there's a ton of times where he has his mask off. Not as much as Pattinson, but I like the point was that you get an option. You get if they came out with this with the cowl only, and then Bale and the cowl, I'd be way more tempted to buy it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but that applies with like statues too, because I mean, I think both of you guys had the Queen 1/3 with both portraits, but
Yep.
I only got the standard because I know I'll never display it
Yep.
without the cowl on. So
Yeah. My thing with this is you got the Affleck's got the cowl, you got the Pattinson's got the cowl, and then this one won't. So if you had them together, they're gonna be like, yeah, it looks really good. It's a prototype, but the suit's like the best I've ever seen so far.
The suit is amazing.
I don't. Yeah, that's. Boom. What do you guys? Because I got the Joker bust, and I really want to get this.
I think this might be the best likeness for an actor bust I've seen yet.
If it looks like this, yeah.
Because
if it looks like this,
a Harley,
they don't Harley Quinn it,
yeah.
And that's my worry. Wait till it comes out. I guess I don't know.
But this looks amazing.
Yeah, do you think it'll sell out?
The cowl on.
That's the other thing. It's like 4,300, but Todd will do it ship free U.S. shipping. I think 4,300. So I don't know. It's probably a little bit higher than some people's price ranges. To be honest, they're probably wanting to be under the 4 range. But so what's the extra $300 or $400? But they might not buy it for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one looks good though.
Oh yeah, it looks awesome.
Light up base. I don't know.
Wait, the base lights up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The logo lights up. It's pretty cool.
Go back to that last pick. So John said it on Wednesday. CW John was saying someone told him it looks like one of those colonial generals or that holding their helmet, like posing for the portraits.
I remember that.
And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
God damn it. Well, now I'm definitely not buying it. Damn.
It looks good with the Catwoman there.
It does look very good, yeah.
It does, yeah.
I just wish my dream bust would be with the cowl on, with him kind of with that snarl with his fist up, like when he's fighting Bane in the third one.
Yeah.
I think that would be so cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be sweet. So this, to be fair, I think is one of JND.
Fucking JND on your mind, eh?
I know.
Freudian slip.
I know. So I think that this is one of Infinity's best prototype busts, but it's a prototype.
Right.
So what's going to happen 3 years from now when this actually comes into production? Are we even going to care 3 years from now?
Not if Queen does their full 1-to-1 and you buy that anyway. So
there you go. Well, and I've been saying this from the beginning. I really have nothing against Infinity. I mean, I've owned almost every Infinity bust. I've sold almost all of them. I kept the Ring Wraith. I'm keeping Sauron. That's coming in hopefully soon. And I think they're going to do great. But again, they need to match. They need to match this color. This Bale has a lot of like micro features that they missed out on Clark Kent, that they missed out on. Bruce Lee was decent, but it just, they need to match it in production. Otherwise, it looks like a wax piece of junk. And this looks great. I think that this is like 95%, maybe more. But if they don't match this in production, it's not worth it because it looks like a lifeless piece of wax. Not silicone, wax. And again, I don't know, maybe the option not to include a cowl kind of turned off some people. 350 ES is kind of low. I would love to own this, love to own it, but I have to wait to see what Queen does. And because I think Queen does the best busts, silicone busts at the moment.
And that's the thing. I've been waiting for their Joker that they teased, a year ago, and they haven't done anything. So that's where I was kind of like, I'll just get the Infinity. Not to say that I couldn't always switch.
Sure.
By the time this comes out, but yeah.
Yeah, I definitely wait for the final product before ordering it. Unless it just goes up to like low stock or something everywhere, and then you might have to make a decision. But
you know that by the time this comes out, people are going to be canceling. Something new is going to come out. Like, again, if their
I've noticed
turnaround
that a
time
lot.
was
You guys told me that, like on Prime One and like Sideshow and all these other things, I've put in on the wait list, and
Mm.
some of the stuff I just went ahead and clicked it to join it, and now it's starting to pop up. I don't want it anymore, but I was just curious if it'd work, and now stuff's starting to pop up. Oh, do you want this? Do you want that? And I'm like,
yep,
whoa,
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've got
It's
that
just
a lot
because
lately.
the market is so oversaturated right now. It's like, okay, ES of 350, but it's $4,300.
Yeah.
And how many things are going to be introduced between now and let's say this comes out in 18 months? How many more product? Queen Studios, who's been super quiet for this first quarter, said that they're releasing 87 products or something crazy like that over this year. They haven't announced one. So there's going to be 300 things thrown in our face between now and when this hits production. And if the production doesn't match the prototype, all this initial excitement, I'm all for excitement, but it's just going to be, just okay, yeah, this was great. You need to match this.
Right.
And if it comes out perfect, it'll be extremely tempting, especially if Queen doesn't do anything super interesting.
Yeah.
Well, if Queen does do a bust, with no arms, I think the price is still going to be high unless they do a cowl version.
Oh yeah, yep. Well, what if they do a cowl version and kind of like their Tom Holland removable head, and you could have a Bale version? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
We'll keep moving. This was a different piece.
So, do you guys think that those are like hyperspace star lines on the base?
I thought
That's
it was
what I'm
some
trying to
kind of
figure
like
out.
metal shit that he's just flying over, whether it's a ship or some kind of building or structure. I don't know what it is.
I thought they were trying to show space,
Pain.
Mike. That's what I thought.
Okay, yeah, hyperdrive. Okay, yeah, star lines. Okay, yeah.
But I could see either one now. I mean, I don't know. It is.
Yeah, it could be
choice.
like metal sparks from him, like crash landing or something like that.
It is
Yeah,
cool.
like maybe he went down and he
hit
hit the ground, and I don't know. I definitely don't get space when I see that. So,
But what about like star lines? Like you're going through space really quick and you see the star lines. You don't see that?
I don't like it. No.
So look at that picture there. They're kind of showing that towards the end there. The photoshopped picture.
My picture. Yeah.
So this is 1/20th scale, which is really interesting because most studio scale models are like 1/24th scale. So this is slightly bigger than studio scale, which is cool. We all know that. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, what's coming off the ship there?
Hold on, let me go back.
MYC's version is coming out at least for pre-order, or not for pre-order, but actually, yeah, for pre-order pretty soon, hopefully within a month. And also, there's still, the idea of the Hot Toys version, 1/6 scale, being available at some point too.
Yeah.
You guys think that's supposed to be fucking space?
Yeah, it's like star lines, like him going through hyperspace.
I mean,
Yeah,
from this,
when I do that, when
from
it's
this-
motion, that's what it looks
Yeah, look at that. Look at the artwork.
yeah.
Maybe their art just sucks, but I mean that's what it's.
Yeah, it's.
What is that thing you say with the Batman?
I don't see that at all.
Base? It's supposed to make you. I forget what the hell y'all said that was. Some kind of something.
Price isn't bad though, I thought, because their Batmobile was a lot more, but that was 1/10, right? So.
Yep.
The Back to the Future one was like ridiculous.
Oh yeah, their worst was the Jaws one.
Oh yeah, it's like
that one?
$2.5. It's like $2,500, right?
Yeah, it's like $3,000 almost.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought this was cool.
Yeah, that one's
Oh, I
sweet.
didn't see that.
I'm considering this one.
They did a smaller one
neat.
too, right?
What's that?
There's a smaller one out there from Iron Studios as well.
Yeah,
That's cool.
But that's 24 inches. Okay.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we
More
go.
turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The last room in a quarter scale on bike. What do you guys think about this?
Should
I
have put him
mean-
on a skateboard.
I think it looks cool. It's not my thing.
Yes. Yes.
Skateboard, man.
Oh.
Go ahead, Shane. Sorry.
I was just saying it. I think it looks cool. It's not my thing personally, but I think it looks cool.
Yeah. I'm just sticking to the regular line,
Yeah.
trying not to void off.
Do you guys think that bikes have been overdone in the last 18 months?
Bikes and now horses and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Mike. What do you mean by that?
Okay, so think about the XM Studios Shogun Batman, right? On horseback.
I thought we
Oh,
were
yeah.
talking about bikes.
Well, I mean, Donald said bikes and then horses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and everyone's like, yeah, that's a very well-loved piece. And then you get the Batman White Knight XM on bike.
Here's another one
And
for you
Zero
coming out.
Year.
There's a Batman on Bat Cycle. You get the Ronin with the brothers, and now you get the Ronin with the bike. I mean, how many bikes do you want to have in your collection?
Some people love bikes, so to them, it's the best of both worlds.
That's fair.
Yeah. The best one though was that one Shane showed us, that repaint on that
Oh, that was a
Punisher.
good one.
Lobo.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one's
Geo's
freaking nice.
repaint on the XM Punisher,
Yeah, that
phenomenal.
was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
yeah,
excellent.
that one was
Yep.
cool.
Phenomenal.
But what do you guys think about this one? I feel like they're a little too late to the party.
Is this Sideshow?
Uh-huh.
What other
Price will
Batman?
be good.
Yeah, price
I
will be
mean,
good.
not that the Bat Cycle, but there's
Okay.
so many options for this Batman that
Prime one, multiple Prime ones, JND,
I'll be right back.
Queen.
Oh yeah, Queen, Sideshow now.
I think I'm gonna
I
get the
think-
Queen one after all said and done.
Payne should be getting the Queen one pretty soon, probably about a week.
Because Art said it was good, so it's enough for me.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that the Bat Cycle looks pretty interesting. I think if I'm going to commit to a Bat Cycle, it's going to be 6 scale, probably the Hot Toys version.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just because this is going to be big.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
here we
only
go.
one-
Look here. Queen 1/3 on Batpod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
What are you
Forgot
doing with
about
that?
that
What are you doing with that, Mike? Are you keeping that one?
Yeah, it's movie Batman. So I'm
Okay.
keeping that one. Yeah. I think that's going to be too good to get rid of.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better not let that one go.
No. Yeah, that 1/3 scale has been long sold out. No, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna let that go.
Yeah. All right. And the big one.
Oh,
And Shane's not even here.
Yeah,
He's
we
not
need
even
Shane in
here.
All right. So Daniel said a lot of things in this video. What do you guys want to start with? Or what does the chat want to start with?
Like, he
Actually,
come off
I-
as not caring and like they were like elitist and better than everybody else. That's what it came across to me, even though he's probably not trying to convey that.
Mhm.
It might just be just how he normally speaks. To him, it's not an issue, you know.
Yep.
That's how it came across. Like, we're JND, our stuff's better than everybody else. Our stuff sells out. You should like us. You should want our product. Yada yada yada. If you got a problem with it, well, that's you. It's not us, because we're
Mhm.
striving for perfection.
Mhm.
But the face is totally way off
Well,
on that R1.
and the big kicker was where he was talking about, well, because people have already ordered it, we're not going to adjust it at all because we don't want to upset the. But
That
it's
was
like
weird.
anybody would be happy with upgrades,
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
I
people
thought
are
that was
ordering it not to
ridiculous.
miss out. They're not ordering.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
And then
right.
you might get more people. I don't know. But if they already sold out, it doesn't matter to them.
This fucking guy.
All right,
Welcome back,
give us your
Shane.
thoughts.
Yep. What do you think, Shane?
So it's a funny story. I I got a buddy here. who has a couple quarter scale statues. He's the one waiting for the Wonder Woman to come in, and a couple smaller scale statues, 1/6 or whatever, like Kotobukiya, Diamond Select, stuff like that. He's never heard of JND, never seen a JND piece. So I showed him the Arwen. He's like 70% on. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fair. Then I showed him this video. I didn't say a single word. I didn't want to bias him in any way. After the video, I'm like, what do you think? As a collector, as a company statement, what are your thoughts on that video and the piece? And he goes, the guy's really aggressive, like towards potential customers. He's like, not a very smart business plan. I don't see why he would come off like that and be belittling. He seems very defensive, as if they're offended that people don't like their statue. And I thought that was pretty interesting because he knew nothing about this shit. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much the general consensus.
Yeah, and
now,
I think
a lot of what he's saying is not wrong. It's how he's saying it.
Yeah, well, and I think even Mike can say, like, as much as we are for JND all the time, it wasn't a good look. You know, there's some of the stuff he said though about like
some of
Lord
the
of the
he said is stupid as fuck.
Like Lord of the Rings, like there's not as many Lord of the Ring fans, and it's just like how do you even go about saying that when you release a character? But I did see, I think in a statement or something, I think their next one is Aragorn. Did you see that?
Yes. Yep.
So, but it's like you should have started off with Aragorn to begin with, just to kick it off, you know?
So these guys create a secondary shitty likeness character and then have the audacity to say, well, Lord of the Rings definitely doesn't have a good following because people didn't come on our website to look at this piece and order it fast enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that was Aragorn, it would have been a totally different story.
Yes.
Daniel could suck a fucking dick.
There were a couple of things that, and you guys mentioned most of them. Number one was that Lord of the Rings collectors are less than DC collectors, which I don't know the exact metrics, but people who collect Lord of the Rings are like gung-ho collectors. They will buy expensive.
They're up there with Star Wars, man. They're fanatics.
Yes. They are fanatics for sure. They'll spend a ton of money and they will buy everything. The other thing he said was, the thing about, okay, people bought this, 1,000 people bought it, and they like what they saw, and so why should we change it if we've already sold it? I think that's totally untrue, because a lot of people buy JND because the production is typically, unlike most companies, the production is typically better than the prototype, which is very rare. And then he even goes on to say, well, yeah, our Bale double production actually did turn out better because we did improve techniques.
And it sold out a lot faster. So why change that by that logic? He's contradicting himself.
And he totally contradicted himself, yes. And now, don't get me wrong. This video didn't really bother me. There were like a couple of things that he said that I mentioned that kind of like jabbed me a little bit, but I wasn't triggered by it. And, I'm like, it didn't bother, whatever. It's their company. They can do whatever the heck they want. They can say whatever they want, but I do think some things were kind of misguided and misinformed.
Well,
what else?
Like I was saying in our chat, I'm like, JD's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys. You either love them or hate them. And when you come out with content like this, you're just throwing gasoline on the fire.
Don't you guys think that if they don't tweak that face and make it more like 85 to 90, that you'll have a bunch of people canceling their orders when they actually see somebody getting it before us? Like how people overseas get everything a month before everybody else, like Art or somebody.
That is true. Yeah.
You don't think they'll cancel it or have second thoughts?
They'll definitely have second thoughts because, I mean, like they said, Aragorn's coming next, and then they're going to have other main characters for sure. So put their money in different places.
Yeah, but that hard part about it is, I mean, the NRDs aren't cheap. They're usually like $600. So.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I mean, that's a lot of money just to say no. I don't want it. Let
me ask you guys, what was the whole point that JND made this video? What was the point behind it? What were they trying to convey with this video?
I
What
thought it
your
was to
reason behind it?
explain. I thought it was to explain like maybe why they chose Arwen, and that was a
Right.
small piece of it.
So, was this video really necessary? They could have put out a 30-second video, and that was it. The rest of this wasn't necessary.
Did you
just
guys see
hurt
the
them.
response by the CEO?
No.
No.
Okay, there was a response to this video.
Didn't they apologize?
Kind of.
It was bad though too.
Was it? You read?
Just reading through it, it was like, I don't know. They're obviously triggered right now with people. So
I feel like they are insulted that this didn't sell out fast enough and that people don't like their work as much as they do.
Well, and
for
it's understandable that you work on a piece and you feel like it's a great piece, and then people don't.
Yeah, but it's
receive
not
that.
a great piece.
I know.
70% likeness is not $3,000. If you're going to sell your pieces for $2,500, $3,000, it better be 95% plus. Anything less than that is a fucking waste, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I think this is funny. No one was a fan of Daniel to begin with, and this last video solidified that feeling. I mean, here's the thing. There were a lot of people. Now, we're just being critical of statements. We're not actually judging Daniel, maybe a little bit. But, there were a lot of people who were very insulted, very sensitive, very like, I hate JND, I want to burn them to the ground type stuff. Now, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that some of his statements were a little bit
douchey.
They were a little bit. He was trying to spin the facts just a little bit, but
he's a douche. Look, he looks like a douche. He looks like he's going to eat his fucking fried sautéed Brussels sprouts with sriracha after this video.
Is that because there's like a really nice cappuccino maker right behind him?
Yeah, hipster fuck. I bet those aren't even prescription glasses. Those are fucking just glass lenses.
You're terrible, Shane.
Dude, blue light lenses are very important for your eyes. Dude, this has nothing to do with Daniel. I'm sure Daniel has a script that the marketing team puts together for him. But here's the other thing. Guess what?
I don't know. Daniel seemed personally disgusted with people.
But that's fine, though. It's their company. Look, here's 100%. The thing.
But we're allowed to be equally disgusted with Daniel.
That's fine, though. That's fine. But listen, look, I can understand their perspective. So I run a very, I don't want to say expensive, but high quality practice. And I don't expect to be everyone's doctor. Like I will accept anybody, open arms, the door's open for anyone. But I know that not everyone will accept my services because the prices, the quality, the equipment that we use is extremely expensive. And so JND has that mindset as well. I understand that mindset, but the product has to match that. And there are some pictures where they put Arwen side to side, and it's like, okay, I can see that, but it does need some tweaks. Maybe if he just said, okay, yep, we definitely think it looks like Arwen, but we hear you guys. And, as always, our production will always be better than the prototype, or at least match it. That would have been a lot better because, the one thing he said that I did agree with was there were some of you out there who said that not Christian Bale, the Henry Cavill looked nothing like Henry Cavill, which I totally agree with him. I do think that if you don't think that looks anything like Henry Cavill, you're blind.
Yeah, it's not 100%, but it's definitely Henry Cavill.
I want this right here.
Can't wait to see Mike's this video. No, hang on. That's not my point. I'm not dissing people like he's dissing. I'm just saying that they are an expensive. I don't want to say exclusive, but want to be. Yeah,
they are.
It is on the border of elitist, man. That's what it is.
They are.
I agree. I agree with Justin. It's on the border.
It's becoming more of a flex to own their pieces than actually liking their pieces.
Okay, hold on. Look at that. Is your work shit? No, my work is actually pretty damn good. I finished a case the other day. Hold on. I finished a case the other day, and most of my patients are sedated because of surgery, but this one wasn't. And they're like, I've never had a doctor be like, oh man, like, like catcall his own work. And I was like, they're like, man, I'm really excited to see what this work looks like. I'll sit there and be like, damn, this is good. And I'm like dressing a wound that I created. And it's like, damn, this is the best looking surgical set I've ever seen. And that's like, I do that out loud. But anyway, no, my work is not shit. My work is actually pretty damn good. But I charge the prices for that good work. So I agree. They need to produce a Mira every single time, and that I'll pay $2,500 for Mira. I mean, I'll pay $2,500 for that Superman if it's that 95%. Because you're not going to get better. Who else is going to do this? Sideshow?
Did you already show pictures of the Mira? Because
yeah,
that just came out, right? The production.
Yeah,
That
production
was
photos,
pretty
yeah.
damn good.
It's dead on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when this piece of shit comes on and goes, and people are saying, "Oh, but what about?" Like, I mean, that's just condescending, and I don't care. I'm not insulted by it. I'm not a JND guy. I'm not going to buy any of these pieces, but that's not how you treat your customers
Or future customers, for that matter.
or future. How defensive you are. You're ridiculous. Like, and they lost customers over this. Fatal canceled his pre-orders with JND because he didn't like that this is what JND is like, and that's their attitude. So he said, "Fuck you, JND," and he canceled it.
See, it's not enough to make me cancel, though. I mean, like,
Well, hopefully they can make this something productive. A learning experience. We'll see.
it's true.
But Mike, you're a bit of a simp for JND. Fatal's not.
Well, first of all, I don't know what simp means, and second of all, well, first of all, what does simp mean? Is it like what?
A simp just means you're fucking thirsty for them. You love them.
Okay.
Like how the pain is a simp with
For
women.
alcohol?
You're a simp for JND. Like they could almost do no wrong. Even when they do wrong, you find a reason to excuse it.
And that's only because I've owned so many of them.
And fair enough, for right or wrong, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Fatal's not like that. He was going to order a couple pieces and then said, "Fuck this company."
Yeah, see, I don't know. I mean, it's not like they murdered children or like, I don't know, use like slave labor to produce their
Is that the bar we have to
That's
go by?
Mike's bar. Children
I
have
rest
to be
my
dead.
fucking case. Have a good fucking stuff from that JD pit.
I mean, but here's the thing. Okay, so Infinity, everyone's been like to Infinity lately. Where's the Infinity spokesperson? Where's Infinity putting their face out there? I mean, I've lost. Okay, a lot of people know that I don't really like Infinity anymore, and a lot of that has to do with just, like most recently. Oh, we oversold this. Sorry, we're canceling your orders, or just like putting out all this stuff, and then the production sucks. Look at the Harley. So at least JND is putting a face out there. So yeah, JND's like, yeah, hate on this Daniel guy. He's the only person in our company that speaks really fluent English, and he's from Texas. Just hate on him. But at least they're getting out there. Look at John from Queen Studios. Queen Studios, I mean, everyone likes John. He's a very nice, likable guy. No, he's not. He's a super likable guy.
Yeah.
I love watching John on streams. But it's like, at least they're putting a spokesperson out there. I want to see Infinity to hire someone who can speak English and put them out there, and let's answer some questions. Why is your production like 6 years long? Come on. I don't know. Yeah, Bat Kid Voodoo is on a roll here. We don't kill any children.
Public service announcement.
Yeah. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Is this new? I thought this was already. This is production.
Yeah, it's production.
That looks pretty good.
They reissued it. And now
John,
the
do you
only
have any of
difference is
these?
that little shield is the only
Yeah,
difference.
from Mando season 2.
Yeah.
John, do you have any of these?
This is new, isn't it?
No, it's production.
That's production, yeah. I got my first one right here.
God damn it,
See if
John.
I can get them down
I've
without.
never seen it.
Yeah, this should be
this
being
one's
released
cool.
in Hong Kong.
This one's one of the best
Man,
hot
I
toys
don't
I think
remember
they've
this
ever
one.
made.
John, damn it. I'm going to go on Sideshow right now.
Uh-oh.
John's
it's
making me go on Sideshow.
I heard they didn't make a lot of them.
I sold my original,
And
but
I
I'm
do not
getting
recall
back
this
into
one.
some Mando stuff.
Yeah, I have all the Mando Hot Toys on order. I actually was trying to get Hunter from John, but I think you're sold out, right, John?
This might be a Sideshow exclusive. Hang on a second, guys. Hold
Live
on.
PO.
Live PO.
Well, see, I had it, and then I sold it, and I had it, and I sold it.
Mhm.
And here he is. Oh, wait, no. It's not I could have sworn this was available for PO long time ago.
When you gave your not to call you a hypocrite, Mike, but you are. When you gave your list about pieces you were collecting and you said Star Wars, you said life size and ships.
Well, okay,
Here
so
we
I
go.
don't.
There's always
I
an
don't-
exception.
There's
Hold
always
on,
that
hold on,
well
hold on.
at the beginning.
Listen. I don't consider Hot Toys like a main collecting focus because I have like 4 DTOFs in my hallway, and they
Right.
don't go in with the rest of my collection. They're kind of
Right,
totally
but you're still
separate.
collecting them. Is my point.
I
You're
would call
actively
it.
buying them and displaying them. You're collecting them.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think this is brand new.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
They showed it at
That's what.
that con, Mike.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of.
I was
'cause
like,
Yeah,
am I crazy or what? Because
Yeah.
I do not remember this.
I could have. Yeah, no, I figured John, you would have known because you probably would have been sold out. But
But
prepare
what's
for
crazy
a.
is someone posted today that the Riva, they came out the Hot Toys Riva
Yeah.
and the Grand Inquisitor, they're already
Mhm.
almost gone, and they haven't even came out yet on Sideshow.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
okay. Here's what I've realized with Sideshow. They are selling out pre-orders on Hot Toys, but what they're doing is they're getting another batch once they sell out. So, for example, what was it? I was looking at something recently. It was a Sideshow exclusive. It was some kind of Iron Man thing. Oh, it was the Mark III. The Mark III, they're exclusive with like the metal helmet, long sold out, or at least waitlisted. But their collector's edition, waitlisted also. So they ordered another batch. So you're going to see Hot Toys on Sideshow actually sell out before PO, but then when they come back in stock, you're going to see it. Now on smaller batches, Paz Vizsla, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but I'll probably hit up John I'll probably definitely hit up John and get that one.
Well, like their Clone Trooper is already waitlist. That hasn't come out yet. So Freddie was talking about it, was saying that all their runs are smaller now.
Yeah,
I think their runs are smaller, and Sideshow's just ordering way less.
I think what they're doing is they're giving probably a month or maybe a few months of letting people order and then just saying, okay, this is it. We'll order a little bit more and that's it.
Yeah, I think so too. Because especially like the exclusive ones, I mean, they're almost getting none. You have to order in that like a 1 month window or 3 week window, and it's gone. So
I'm just looking now. Doc Ock's already waitlisted.
Mm-hmm.
Green Goblin's waitlisted. These are all figures that haven't even come out yet.
I do think that once they get their shipment in, I do think that they will be available for a short period of time.
Look at the cancellations and stuff too.
Oh, yeah, of course. So what do we think about collector sensitivity? Do we think that there are too many of us who are too triggered and too sensitive?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of fucking snowflakes out there for sure.
A lot of sensitive millennials out there.
Saying
like
that
Donald.
Daniel's being an arrogant is not making you sensitive. That's a fact.
Well, I mean, okay, hold on a second. Is it bad to be arrogant in today's world? Is it a bad thing?
It depends. If you're mocking your customer base when you're being arrogant, then yes. If you're arrogant, well, there's a difference between arrogance and confidence.
Good point.
One is throwing it in your face and making you feel like you're not on my level, and the other one is just being content or proud of what you are or what you have. There's a difference.
And you have to be open to criticism, in this community, or else you're just gonna
guys
die.
Like Justin, not to pick on you, but you got a shitload of money. Mike, you got more money than the average fucking person, obviously. You guys don't walk around throwing it in people's faces. You're confident about your collection. You're proud of what you have. You show it off, but you don't put others down to build yourself up. That's arrogance. What you guys do is confidence. There's a difference.
Damn, this show is really freaking deep tonight. That's
It's the
actually
Mead. It's the
it's the
Mead.
Mead.
Fucking Mead.
Mead.
The Mead brings out the
No,
truth.
you're 100% correct about that. So the best thing I can think of is Queen Studios' The Captain Bust, where they released it and there was a ton of criticism about, hey, why is Captain holding Milner and why doesn't he have a shield? It's a 1-to-1 bust. And they said, okay, well, no, we hear you. We're going to take down our PO. And then they came back, and for everyone who has seen this in person, they say it is the greatest Captain America collectible out there, period. And so I think Queen Studios, and this is why I'm mostly collecting Queen Studios this year. I think they have a good public-facing person, John. I think that they actually listen. I think that they have the best sculptors currently. And even though we talked about before that they are kind of a loose cannon, they're kind of all over the place. They're dabbling in quarter scale, third scale, half scale, 1-to-1 scale, 1/6 scale, even though it's in art. I think that they're the best company out there. They're the company with the most potential currently, I think.
They also make your favorite character the best. So
That's
I mean,
true.
that's
that's subjective too. Like, because do I agree they're a good company and they're doing lots, but I don't own a Queen Studios and I don't ever plan on buying one because they do movie pieces.
Yeah, but even that Hulk chain that you would mention with the smoke and stuff, they just said that they might pull that off of pre-order to
What I like about
that
Queen is
too.
they listen.
Doing that one.
They listen. They're like John. When you talk to John, John's a humble guy.
Very humble. Yeah.
Like they listen to the customers. They do good work. I was just stating my case for you say they're the best company out there in your opinion, and I get that, but I guess it depends what definition of best company is. Because for me, I don't think I'll ever own a Queen Studios piece because all they do is movie pieces.
That's fair. But yeah, okay.
So are they a good company? Yes, but to me, they're not the best.
And that's okay. I'm not saying that they are.
But
in my opinion, they're my favorite. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I just own one Queen, and it's really good. That Hulkbuster, that's the only one I own. But
yeah, I would love to have that Hulkbuster. I'm looking forward to LBS Hulkbuster.
The paint and everything on it, is the detail on it. It's just if I get it back on a turntable, it's really nice. But yeah, LBS. I think LBS is going to take over everything if they do what they say they're going to do and have the same detail.
LBS
as
is
the comic stuff. Yeah, it's just going to be people's going to be catching up to them.
LBS is in such an early stage. By like 2-3 years from now, people are going to be coming back, getting that Captain America, getting the Thor, getting whatever, because now you got Hulkbuster, Hulk, all this stuff, and
some of the prototypes he sent, letting us all look at it and different stuff, just like the drawing, just like wow.
Amazing. So next up on LBS, Iron Man is next, and then Thanos after Iron Man, and then Wolverine after that. Is that
Wolverine's gonna be good?
He put Rogue as well at the end,
and then I think Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Rogue is what he said.
Wow.
Jay, we gotta get Jay on the show. Jay is such a nice guy.
He said he would come on here, but he didn't want to. He said he's afraid he'd say too much.
Because he's like, he wants to share.
He said, I like to stay in the back. That's what he said. Background.
That's fine. That's fine. And I love Jay.
That's how Ant is with PCS. He can't hold himself.
So I'm glad I don't own a freaking statue company, dude. Everyone would know my next 5-year plans.
Mike, do you have the Thor and the Captain America or no?
So Jay has he has a sample Captain America that he's trying to get for me. And I think he's shipping it now, and I keep like reminding him every couple weeks, be like, "Come on, Jay." So I have that. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's too dark, but under my TV, I have the Alex Ross Captain America versus Classic Iron Man, and I want to put 2 floating shelves and have the LBS Iron Man and the LBS Captain right against the wall under that print.
Because that Thor now, like people are just like giving that thing away. Like people are selling.
I saw that thing for
1,100 shipped.
Yeah, I've
seen $1,000 shipped today.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In the US? Because I'm probably gonna pick that up.
And it sold in less than 5 minutes. $1,000 shipped.
If you
guys you can still find one, like it's people are trying to give them away now.
Oh yeah, people are literally
I don't
giving
understand
away.
why. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Actually, I need that Thor because I have the Alex Frost Shadows coming pretty soon, and at some point, I think I'm gonna have like the Alex. So it's Hulk, Thor, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Captain America, and I want to have and it's like a vertical canvas. I want to have that statue and that image, and have them all like kind of spaced out and stacked. So if you guys have a Thor, if someone wants to sell it, and you're giving it away, basically, I mean not giving away, but yeah, 1,000 shipped, 1,200 shipped,
Did Sick
1,100
ever
shipped.
sell his? Because Sick was selling one.
Is he really?
Well, it was a while ago now.
I think he sold his.
He probably sold it.
But there's one
What's
on
up,
eBay right
Josh?
now, 1,500 shipped, and there's a best offer, so you could shoot an offer at him.
Is it brand new?
Let's see.
Yeah, it says bonus version.
Yeah, it has the bonus, which is sweet.
Well, back to eBay. Back
It
to
doesn't
eBay.
say anything, but it is listed as pre-owned, but there's like no description. So, but he
Well,
is a good
seller
it looks
rating.
like 75 with the 100%. So
that's pretty good. Well, I mean, I'll just put it out with you guys. I know we get about like 1,000 to 1,200 views on these videos. So if you guys or if anyone's selling their Hulk or know of anyone selling it for a good price, let me know and I'll buy it.
Hulk or Thor?
Oh, sorry. I have the Hulk on PO. Thor, my bad. Yep. So, how come LBS is selling so cheap? I think it's just the Thor. I think it's because the line is so young, and people are just like, "Well, I don't want a standalone Thor." You know, the Captain's good. That goes for pretty expensive. What else is out from LBS?
The Thanos pretty soon.
Yeah, the Magneto is widely. Well, and I need to sell that Magneto again, not because I don't like it, because I can't do X-Men. So I think, again, I forgot who asked me to buy it, but I think I sold it or it's selling for 1,400 plus ship. And they're supposed to buy it on March 15th, which is still a little bit of time. But yeah, I want to get that.
Maybe a reason they're selling so cheap is maybe quite a few collectors jumped on the 1/3 scale fever train. And now when they're looking at what the prices are, and I realize 1/4 scale is up there too, but now they're looking at how much space it takes, the boxes, how big they are, how many there are, the shipping prices. Maybe they're reconsidering jumping on the 1/3 scale hype train a little bit, and they're selling it.
Yeah, probably people like you said, the space that are order, I guess they probably don't understand, what size it is, and then they get it in a room and they're like, whoa, they get it out and it's like, well, I can't do this.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I agree. What's up, Jelena? How are you? So, I mean, let's see. It's 11:25. Still about 52 viewers here. It's been a really good show. And again, it's probably the Mead.
Yep.
It is the
But,
Mead.
I mean, I feel way more relaxed than I normally do during the show. So, if you guys in the chat... Yeah, it's nice, dude. It's nice. Life is kind of stressful right now, but actually, I got a question for John. John, I have a shipping notification. Something's being delivered tomorrow. It's like 15 pounds. Is that the DeLorean?
No. 15 pounds. The
From
last
off the
thing I
racks.
shipped to you was
Loki.
Loki
I got
was
Loki the other day. Something's coming from you tomorrow, unless it's...
I'm trying to remember.
Because you didn't ship your DeLoreans yet, did you?
No, I haven't. The DeLoreans hasn't shipped yet. So.
Damn. Well, I guess it'll be a surprise delivery from UPS tomorrow.
John, did you throw the pictures up of Sinister yet?
Oh, yeah.
Or did you just ignore it because they were my pictures?
Yeah, garbage. It's all garbage.
Yeah, it seems about right.
Let's see. Which version LBS Hulk did you order, Mike? I got the
Rage.
The modern Rage, yeah.
Yeah, because I got hands open and you got the closed hands.
I got the closed hands, yeah, but I got the mouth open.
Teeth, yeah.
Just like my Regal Robot Chewy. I got the teeth open with the tongue and all that.
I got
the
John.
This says OTR collectibles on the way. Hold on, let's see.
I mean, the last big one was like that one that had all the Hot Toys in it. Had 5 or 6 of them. You got that box, did you?
Yeah, but there's something processing at UPS that's 15 pounds from you. Rescheduled delivery Monday, February 27th.
Hmm.
I don't
Special
know what
surprise, I guess.
what did you send me?
I don't know.
John
know
shit in
either.
a box for a
I've been-
month.
That's what I was saying.
I've been shipping so much stuff. It's just like at a loss at this point.
Shit in a box with a you owe me $2,000.
Yeah.
1 month's worth of shit coming at you.
Oh man. Hey, yes, MCast, thank you for the P1 pred. So I sold my my Jungle Hunter 1/3 to MCast, and fortunately everything arrived pretty safely. It shipped to California in like 3 or 4 days, very fast via UPS. I was pretty surprised about that. 3 giant boxes and only like 2 or 3 very small clean breaks, but you know, I'm real happy about that. So I'm gonna still send some pictures to Prime One, hopefully get them some money back. But yeah, thank you for buying that. Thank you. Yeah, Alan, JND 1/3 Wonder Woman. I think I'm getting it. John's getting it. Is Donald getting it?
The 1/3 Wonder Woman? No,
Yeah.
I didn't get that one. The only one I've kind of been tempted by is the Bale and the Pattinson, but I have the Queen Bale,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it does the job. You know, I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I actually been
Oh.
looking for the base. If anyone has it, because I have
Extended
both.
base, yeah.
Yeah, I have both now, so I'm trying to
Put
find
your
that.
notification in with Todd. Sometimes he gets like random old stuff in, and
Does
like
he
it'll
have
show
just
up.
the base on there?
Yeah, you can look up just the base on spec, and put your notification in. And because I've gotten like weird notifications from Todd on things that I put notifications in a long time ago, and he just gets random stuff sometimes.
Probably random warehouse finds or something.
Something like that, yeah, or like a really old, you know, shipment, or who knows.
Do you have that base, Mike? Or you didn't?
No, well, I don't have the Bale, and I have the Joker. But once I ordered the JND double, and then I just decided not to buy the Queen. But I'm looking forward to that JND double. If I had the base, I'd definitely sell it to you. But I'll keep my eyes open.
Yeah, I mean that seated Joker is pretty phenomenal. So
Yeah, it's going to be real hard. I don't think I'll ever sell that seated Joker. It's just it doesn't take up much space. It's so good. Queen did a good
jacket
job
on it. I don't really like mixed media, but all of it is just spot on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the inner
I do
coat
love
and
that.
everything, like it's all layered and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Queen knows what they're doing with Joker. Mark
Here it is.
says, "Did you guys get a shipping notification for JND Dark Knight?" John, you did, right?
No.
You didn't?
No, remember it was supposed to ship in January, but
Okay. Yeah, same here then.
I have no clue at this point.
Yeah, I just look. It's in Todd we trust.
Yeah, I
you know,
paid for it in December, so
Yeah, same
just
here.
waiting
Yeah.
on it.
Yep. You know, it's kind of a nice feeling. I know we joke about paid in full, you know, and shipping paid in full, but honestly, it's kind of a nice feeling because okay, now we're just waiting for it to come in, and
Yeah,
you know, so I'm that way with the 1/2 captain, with the JND double, and with something else I can't remember, but it'll come in eventually.
You're still waiting on your 1/2 from Todd?
I don't think he got any of his 1/2 yet. I don't think he shipped out to anybody.
Yeah, I'm waiting on mine too. Because I remember I took McCoy's,
McCoy's just giving away all of his POs.
and then he reordered the cap again.
Oh, well, he got it from Marcos. Marcos got it extremely early. That was interesting.
Yeah, I just bought a douche canoe.
Oh my god.
Who did that?
This is only Shane's view. This is not everyone on the panel's view.
I speak on behalf of Collectors Enabled.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Shane doesn't own any JNDs.
Everyone here on Collectors Enabled, we're getting rid of our JND statues because of this.
Oh my god, no. We are not triggered millennial babies. We are grown-ass adult men who can handle our emotions and realize that collecting is just a small part of our lives.
Yeah, this looks great, Shane. This is the one with the two proximities of like the...
No, this is not. This is a different one. You can tell
okay.
because the belt's a little bit different. The one you're talking about, yeah, I know what one you're talking about. I actually like this one better.
Yeah, I think they're both great. I mean, they're both
they're both
balance
great.
of that better than XM, but
this is going up for PO any day now.
Yeah,
It's done by the same company that does that custom juggernaut, where it's kind of like lean forward a bit and like a really big juggernaut. Really went over well in the community.
Mm-hmm.
How much is this one? Do you know?
You're
not allowed to say. I don't know.
Give me a sec. I'll tell you. I got the info here.
Sinister's my favorite villain from X-Men, so
it's going to be around 1,000.
Might have to grab this one.
Yeah, around 1,000.
I might have to. I'll message you, Shane, because I might have to get the pre-order info on this.
Yeah, I'll throw you in the. I'll throw an invite to the group. I'm getting this one. So
yeah, this one's wow. That's good.
Kevin's getting this one too. I added him to the group. He's getting it because 2 days ago the commissioner put out a post asking who was in. So
I hope they can
in the group
deliver on that metallic. I hope it's not like cheap looking.
He did a great job with that juggernaut.
The other one was cool, but it was kind of weird that they had the who was that? It was like Mystique and someone else. Like
I forget who the other one was. Yeah,
Shane, who's this guy?
And this is Darth Crate.
This one looks good.
I pre-ordered this yesterday. Had yesterday had a ES of 30. That's it. It's sold out.
Wow.
Yeah, his stuff is
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is what reminds me, or Valhalla. This is what this reminds me of, but with a lightsaber. You get this kind of armor. It's one of the games.
Yeah, he's badass.
Yeah, this guy right here started out Tusken Raider, Jedi, then went to Tusken Raider, leader of the Tusken Raiders, bounty hunter, Sith Lord, and created the Rule of One. So he's done a lot.
Quarter?
Yeah, quarter scale.
Yeah,
see, I'm waiting, Shane, because I got Dan's Talon, and he said he's going to complete the...
I also have Dan's Talon coming.
He's doing the 3. He's supposed to be doing a crate, but
I know
it's going to take forever.
And I asked for his more pictures for his crate, but all he has is that little teaser. I'm sure it'll be great. The problem with Dan's Talon and crate, what's the other guy's name? Nile? Is that it? Darth Nile? The three of them?
It sounds right.
Yeah. The bases go together. They interlock, or however you want to call it. So that's great, but the bases are fucking big.
Yeah,
like if you have Darth Talon alone, that base is huge. She's amazing. I can't wait to get her, but that base is huge.
That's why I want to sell the NYC Ahsoka. I love it, but like displaying that thing is almost impossible, especially with the trees and stuff. It's freaking massive.
That's why I sold my pre-order.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you were selling yours, Donald. You posted yours, didn't you?
I just posted to sell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't display it, and honestly, the Sideshow looks pretty good. So if I sell that one, I'll probably buy the Sideshow.
John, can you just throw up these pictures I'm sending now? Someone's asking about the. This is the juggernaut that company makes. That's making the Mr. Sinister. I'm sure anyone who's in any custom groups, you've seen this juggernaut before. It's fantastic.
Hey, Mikey,
it's the second best juggernaut I've ever seen.
What was this? Power Rangers?
Yeah, it's Power Rangers.
Mike's on mute.
Dragozord.
Mike, you're on mute.
Sorry. I forgot where I saw this, but it wasn't really to talk about the Dragon Zord. It was to talk about the girl or the guy behind the Dragon Zord.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, shit. It might have been on Not Another Statue Group.
Oh, man.
Can you zoom in a bit there, John? So I'd like to just get the panel's vote here. John, male or female? At birth, like biologically.
I
don't know.
I got a daughter. I'm not cracking on somebody's little kid.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking a question.
She looks like she's 12 to me. But...
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike's the one who brought it up and gave the picture. Just everyone's going to
Dude.
expect this to be.
Oh, the picture's down.
This is
The
a John.
picture's down.
This is a Mike thing, and Mike even singled her out or him out
Well,
and said,
I can't do
"It's
it.
not about the statue."
Well, the Dragon Sword is cool. I will say that the Dragon Sword is cool, but people are just cracking on the picture.
Like, this is Mike on Mead right here. I like it. I like the new
Oh.
Mike. He's got a
Mead
mean
Mike.
streak.
Yeah, boy. Yep, here we go. Hot Toys just posted that Paz Vizsla. And it looks pretty darn good. Looks
really?
good. I have to hit John up.
It was just crazy because that first heavy Mando was like going for crazy money, and then
Yep.
they teased that, and everyone was like, "Oh, here's another reissue."
Yep. Yep. Here you go.
Yeah, that Juggernaut is really good.
That's a nice
Yes,
Juggernaut.
scale on that's pretty good too.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's what he
Mhm.
should be. 9.5 feet tall, 1,300 pounds.
That
Doesn't give a
thing's
fuck.
that thing's awesome.
Yeah. So that's the same company that's doing the Mr. Sinister.
That's pretty nice.
Shane, which Cyclops do you have?
I went with the Sideshow. I actually liked it better than the XM, even though I thought XM's was really good. I didn't like how much armor they put on it. It was too modernized for my liking.
See, I like the texturized kind of look to the XM pieces.
Hmm
Mhm.
They're very nice. Just about half of my X-Men are XM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And out of 9 pieces, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 9 are XM. One's a custom, and then 4 are Sideshow.
I feel like I like most of the XM ones. The only one I like more that's a Sideshow is the
Gambit.
Rogue. I like the Rogue
Mhm.
a lot more.
I don't
like
know.
the Gambit.
I like
from
the
Sideshow.
Rogue.
I like the
I like the
XM Rogue
pose.
better too
The
because it's not
pose is
mixed
a little
media.
weird though.
Yeah.
She's kind of just standing there like,
Well, she just ripped apart a Sentinel hand. She's got pieces of it in her hand.
and then I get that, but then like her face is just like, oh, I didn't do anything just now. It's just emotionless.
Well, one of them, she's got that little Southern Belle smirk going on. I like that.
Nah.
Yeah, I gotta like the thing with the Sideshow is it's the exclusive or bust, I think.
So agreed. And Sideshows is fantastic. Like, it's
Yeah.
a great piece. I was back and forth on getting which one, but ultimately I went with the non-mixed media jacket.
Is that a wrap, boys?
I think so. Over 2.5 hours.
Yep.
Man, this Mead was good.
Did you get through it all?
No. Hold on.
Got plenty for next show?
Yeah, I got enough for next show. Although I drank more than I thought I would. Maybe about like this much left.
It's
That's not bad.
all joke aside, Mike. How do you like it?
I really like it. Very delicious.
Doesn't it get better the more you drink it?
Yes. It just gets sweeter, nicer.
Right? It gets sweeter. Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll pop it out again next Sunday, and we'll have another fun show. I think that's it. You guys have anything else you want to say?
No.
So I think we hit most of it.
Yeah, I think we did. So, next week, okay, next week I'm gonna be traveling. I'll be back, but we'll figure out what next week's show is gonna be. We'll go ahead and figure that one out. Thank you guys for joining us. We've had about 50 to 60 people here most of the time. Thank you for the thumbs up. Of course, go ahead and share this channel with all of your friends and family. Get them to like and subscribe. That always just helps our algorithm and helps us to find more people like you. And of course, if any of our statues with the amazing prices that we've put in the beginning of the show, if you know friends or anyone else who want them, you can PM me or John or Shane or anybody, and we'll hook you up. Most of these are ready to. Yes, I am. Yeah, most of these are ready to ship. And Bat Kid Voodoo makes a very good point. Everything gets better the more you drink it. Yeah, that's very true.
True.
So thank you, Shane, for the mead. We'll have to get John some
man.
mead as well. And thank you, Donald, for stepping in for a few minutes here. And thank you, as always, to all of you guys in the chat, because without you, we wouldn't have a show. We're going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and close it up for tonight, but we'll see you guys next Sunday, same time, same place. And hope you guys have a great week of collecting. We'll see you guys next time.